Embarrassing.
No, why say it like that?
Oh.
Because
He emphasising how
you gotta emphasise the shame.
None by car. Let me see if I can see me. Cause both of them just have block out my
That's what he's really saying.
This guy
is just making sure my thing, yeah, get me. Come on. Yeah, get me.
Active, you know. Obviously, them man there's in the building. Hashtag DMDpodcast, myself, Smoke.
Come on, big one, kind of clown.
Why is he doing this? Personal best is how fast.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Big Rom, you can't even clone the done. Man can't even just do my intro the way I want to do it, you know.
Was that you say your name?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Was it quick?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Big Wezzle, no intro, you done know.
Come on, we've got a guest in the building.
Special guest in the building.
Special guest, you know. Come from, I don't even know how far you come from, but it's other side of London and that.
Yeah.
I don't even know how far you come from, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, you get me? We got faith in the building, you know.
I'm glad to be here. I'm excited.
How far did you come from?
West. I live west.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up, man. No,
Yeah,
thank you for coming. You know what? No,
Thank you for having me.
Only recently I realised,
Yeah.
where man knew your face from. Because you pop up on the timeline regular, innit?
Oh, is it?
What do you mean, oh, is it?
Was she acting brand like she doesn't know?
Yeah, like, your podcast pops up a lot, innit?
It pops up.
It does, I see.
It does.
Made you think?
It does.
Oh, is it regular? I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
What's your podcast called?
again. Talk That Talk.
Okay. Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
Come on. Talk the talk.
Now, big up for coming, though. Still,
Thanks for having me,
need to quickly dmdlive.co.uk. Obviously, if you want to send in any dilemmas, any questions, any topics, anything like that. I think someone sent a topic they want us to talk on. Dilemmas there. I want to say sorry for not being here last week as well, because bank holiday was a whole madness.
No, you know what? Yeah, sorry, but
still.
and you know what? It was family time as well.
Yeah, it was family time as well. And we
So,
did
yeah,
plan to try
apologies.
come on Tuesday and give you an audio. But
then I didn't hear from no one, and I didn't phone no one. So you know them ones. No one didn't phone. I don't know when they phone no one.
You was happy no one holiday.
It's like 8 o'clock and
Yeah, you're an idiot,
the group's quiet, you know, like everyone put the group on silent.
Yeah, you're an idiot for that. So that's what I was thinking. I ain't hear no one. I ain't really gonna try and initiate.
You know.
So I want to relax.
Man, tired, you
Then
know.
it gets to 9. And them man are idiots, you know. What? No one couldn't pick up the phone now.
He
All right,
like
cool.
you well didn't want to be bothered, you know.
Trust me, so we apologise for that. But yeah, man, we're here now. We're here. We're active. New week, we brought in things.
You listen to our podcast.
I do. I listen to, since like you guys have been doing your thing on Clubhouse, had a little listen here and there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Which one did you listen to?
Yeah.
I listened to the one we had, is it Tricky?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and DZ.
I see them like in the building now. Tricky and that, and Lippy.
I hope you got your commission. The landlord, yeah.
Well, you're the landlord.
Bring in the business.
Yeah, it's true, you know. It's true still.
It's not a building.
Huh?
It's not a building.
No, but you're saying because of
Man
our
said it's
promotion.
Yeah,
building.
they brought
it's
in
got
business.
more links.
Okay, yeah. He's giving out free
Kaneki.
promo.
Yeah.
Okay, again.
Kaneki, but why are you doing that? Why is this guy silly, you know?
Have you guys watched our show?
I haven't, but I watch all your clips.
The
I
clips.
haven't watched your
I watch all
podcast.
the, you lot are wild, like I'm not.
You
gonna lie.
reckon?
Before you get into this, I need to know a bit about you, and our people want to know a bit about you.
Okay, go
Get
on.
into fake.
Right.
You tell me.
A bit about me.
Yeah.
Well, you guys may or may not know me from Talk That Talk. And I have another podcast as well called The Clapback.
I've heard about that. I've seen that come up.
Have
that
you?
sounds like it's war. Like, it sounds like it's trouble.
Sometimes,
doing that? Like,
sometimes,
have you seen it?
like just sometimes. What else about me, man? What do you want to know?
What? Yeah, you. What? Who is Faith?
Yeah, who is fake? What's the background?
Okay, I'm Nigerian.
Okay.
Grew up north. That's why I've got this
Igbo?
weird ass accent. No, I'm from Jos, which is like right in the middle of Nigeria. I grew up up north.
So what tribe
Where's
does
up
that make
north?
you then?
Like
Well,
near
those are big-
Sheffield. Near Sheffield.
Big up
yeah.
Sheffield. Meadow Halls and that.
Yeah. The deadest place on earth.
Hey, I'm got family there.
Man gassed it up for her to gas it back down, you know.
No, she skilled it.
Sheffield, no, Sheffield.
We got my S14 man.
Sheffield.
Got some family at Sheffield still.
Yeah.
Do you?
Sheffield's lit, Sheffield's
Oh,
lit.
okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Just London girl
Came
now.
to London when? What kind of
Like ages ago. I'm old.
You're not
I
old.
am.
I'm Uncle Wes. I'm old.
Are you from West as well?
No,
he's Uncle Wes.
Oh, Wes. I thought you said Uncle Wes.
He's pushing 50.
Okay.
Like, but you look good for his age.
You look good for your age.
Thank
Drop
you,
that
thank you,
skincare
thank you.
routine.
Drop the
your
skincare.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like drop it out. That's how I was like. That's how I got a bit emotional.
You need to crack out the skin a little bit. What's the skincare routine?
You say water.
What's that? No, what's that cream? Not Evivo. What's it called? Vino or?
A vino.
Yeah.
A vino.
I think that's
I thought that was a music channel.
No, it comes in like. No,
Vino. I thought that was a designer, jeans.
no, it comes in like a cream bottle and it's got different colours.
Yeah, it's actually a good one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I use that.
Swear down.
If it's called a vino, right?
Yeah.
That's why I forget that.
But yeah, I don't know what more to say about me, you know?
No,
I
so
hate
what
doing
else-
these things.
All
So
right,
they're
so,
like,
okay,
you know when
so,
they tell us a bit about yourself and you act like you didn't live your whole life
I lie.
as you. Like, what do I like? Who am
true.
I?
I get
So
that.
what age did you come down to London?
When I was 22.
Right, so your
Yeah.
teens and that was in Sheffield.
Yeah.
So what was the difference culturally?
Yeah, what's the difference
Oh
between...
God! So like, I didn't even grow up in Sheffield. If I grew up in Sheffield, that would have even been better. Like, I grew up in the countryside.
Okay.
So when my parents,
I couldn't tell.
you couldn't tell. No. When my parents like moved to our town where they live now, we were like the first black people. It was first black people there. Yeah, just
What was that like? Yeah.
what was that like? To be fair, it was, I was used to it because before we moved there, we'd lived in like several other places in the north. I don't know what it is about Nigerians. They don't care. They just go where the money's at.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they want like
Yeah,
my parents
money
didn't give a
maker.
heck about whether their kids are going to be the only black people, I guess. But
Okay.
because they were just like, whatever, the money's here. So so like I moved here when I was 3. I was born in Nigeria, and then we moved to Grimsby. Like, it's the
I know
like
they got a football
the
team
vibe
there.
is
Yeah,
the
football
vibe is in the
team.
name. It's the Grim.
Is it?
It's not a great place. Like, it's not
So
great.
you rub that Sheffield, now you're rubbing that Grimsby.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
rub out
just
half the
the
north.
whole
I'm not.
of
No. There's some nice places.
Yeah.
Where like my hometown is actually really nice. It's really nice. But yeah. So we moved to like a small town by Blackpool, most racist place ever. Like, I was so unhappy there as a kid. Looking back now, like when you're a kid, I don't think you really know how to process your emotions properly. But like looking back now, looking back now, I just feel like it was really not a great time. Why?
Was it girls, guys, or?
It was like just the fact that, again, only black kid, and these people are not very it wasn't like the most educated group of people. So I used to just get bullied, and the parents would just ask dumbass questions. Even the teachers were complicit in like, you know, that kind of weird racism type thing. And what else, man? We moved from there, moved to like where the area that we live now, like South Yorkshire way. And again, only black kids. I have 2 younger brothers. So my youngest brother probably wasn't born yet by the time we moved there. But like between my brother and I, and then my other brother when he came along, only black kids. And do you know what? Like, again, teachers were racist. Really racist. To the point...
Was it a blatant, or was it like...
You know,
like,
with
you know
these
it's
things,
racist, like you know you're being a bit funny. Is it one of them ones, or was it blatant? Like,
I think with these things, it's always a lot more subtle, especially when it's towards children. So I used to get bullied all the time by kids, like just saying things like, "Oh, like why are you so black? Did you get stuck in a toaster?"
No way.
Sounds silly, but as a kid, that crushes your
Crazy,
soul.
you know?
And
Yeah,
I'll tell the teachers or the dinner ladies, they wouldn't do anything about it, which I think is racist. Because like, if I said to one of the kids like something not like horrible, I'd get in trouble.
Of course.
And which I used, you know, when kids are playing games like you know, I remember one time you know, I don't know if you guys ever did this when you were kids, but you know when you play tag, but like you got the lurgy or whatever, and then everyone just started saying mad things like, oh, you've got leukemia, oh, you've got this. Like as kids, you don't know what that means. As kids,
I know about all of that in school.
no, but you don't know what that. Well, I remember being about 8 years old, and everyone was going tag, you've got this, and I said to someone,
I don't know what lurgies is, fam.
no one knows. After being tagged that someone tagged me saying I had leukemia or something like that, I tagged someone and said, oh, you got meningitis, and this girl started crying.
What?
And then went to the teacher, and this teacher made a absolute example of me. When, you know what, at the end of dinner time when everyone has to line up in front of their class in the hallway and stuff, like this teacher made an absolute like scene that I was crying. I was like, oh my goodness, we're all playing this game, and just because someone wanted to cry because they got tagged,
They couldn't take it.
and this teacher like completely obliterated me. I was 8, and it's just little things like that. It's literally little things like that. But I think the worst thing about those kinds of environments is that I think my parents' final straw, and this is what I think a lot of black parents have to go through when it comes to, especially like when your kid is a extreme minority. The teachers would not give me any attention. They wouldn't like cultivate any kind of talent that I had or brilliance when it came to like anything academic. Obviously, this cliche, I was good at sports. So when it comes to sports and making the school look good, like the teachers want to just be like, oh, look at like, literally, it's like, oh, look at our Negro kid, like they can try like. No, but it's true. In their head, that's what they're thinking. Yeah, they used to say coloured all the time.
Yeah, cheering you on, go Negro, go Negro, like
It's my little colour.
Literally, but when it came to like actual academics, and I was bright because I think I was confused because at home, like my parents, I think like every week they'll buy like us encyclopedias, and that's all we ever were allowed to do, like read your books.
On it from one day, like, you know.
Literally. So at home I was bright, and my parents would say we were intelligent kids, but at school I felt thick as shit.
Make you feel.
Yeah, and then my parents' final straw, they came into the school, and I think the headmaster was saying something about like how I'm not like intelligent enough to go to this grammar school or whatever.
Wow, man, your parents know that.
And they know.
My dad was fuming, but rather than even put me in that environment, my parents decided to put us all into a private school, and I thought that would be the thing that solves all the issues. But I think the only saving grace about private school, if this is the problem as well that I say when a lot of black parents have to face, is like not everyone can afford to go to private school. And we shouldn't even have to be the solution for our kids to do well, like to have to pay all that money. But that was the only option my parents saw, and my parents like they were successful, but I didn't come from a really rich family or anything, so you can imagine the amount of sacrifice that my parents had to make to put 3 kids into private school. So that, and I think academically, because you're paying money, you have to, the kids just have to be at a certain level, otherwise parents are going to be fuming.
You can't throw your money down.
Literally. Exactly. But even at that, teachers definitely still will hold you back and at least get the minimum grades. But when it came, literally, and I think the thing that was baffled me was it was like GCSE, was it year 10 when you do your mocks, yeah?
Yeah.
So I got like 98% on an English paper. And at that point, I thought, okay, because they always tried to put me in middle set for everything, apart from science, which was the only thing that I was in top set for, because I was just really good at science. Like they couldn't even try and gaslight.
It was so clear that,
like it was mad. So like I you know how with GCSE you have to be. You can only get a certain grade if you're in the middle-ish sets, And I knew I'm good at English. I knew I was, but obviously being the black kid, what do you know about English, whatever. And so I got this 98%. And rather than put me into the next set, they just kept me there. They were like, no, it's a fluke. They were saying it's a fluke. I'm like, are you people for real?
Right, so when you get the 98, they're meant to automatically move you out because clearly
They're meant to.
you can deal with this.
Yeah, and that's the
98%,
point. That's the
98%.
point.
And they're like,
surpassed.
The
average was probably like what, like a
60,
60,
70,
75,
like-
not even 75, yeah, probably like a 60%.
No, but you got
Literally
2% off
off,
100.
2% off, literally,
That's
and that's the whole point of your
nothing in the
marks
world is-
as
You
well.
basically got perfect because 99, they do 99% on everything. Even condoms 99%. Nothing's 100%, man. So it's true though, isn't it? Nothing's 100%.
How-
Man. Like,
wow.
it's
coming to a man's
hey,
head.
hey, Dettol, 99%. You get me? So you
Yeah,
basically got
nothing is
perfect.
guaranteed.
Yo,
Basically,
bun them
100%.
teachers, man.
So you knew.
But yeah,
So
I kind of knew then, and even just like it's just interesting because I boarded as well, and there's dumbass questions because obviously I had like my own hair care stuff, which is different to everyone else's. I think there's always an element of curiosity, but you know when like
It's ignorance. Because none of them don't know. They actually
literally
don't know,
they don't know, and it used to be like with my sheer butter, like ew, you smell and things like that. It was
It's
just
mad. But you should say, hey, you don't clean.
literally.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just
but- yeah.
wake up and go. I'm just thinking like I've got to like
They wash their hair though.
they
That's what
wash
they
their
wash
head
their hair, yeah.
too much.
That's what they wash.
They wash their head. Not their legs.
Whole body's out the shower, head's in there.
What's that?
They really wash their
What's
hair.
that?
They
You're
really
taking the
wash
piss.
their
Yeah, but
hair. No, they actually.
They,
I
don't, they
obviously.
never dry it though. They just walk out the house with their hair wet.
Okay, they do dry. Okay, you're taking it too far. You're taking it too.
It's like,
What's going on there? What's going on?
No, I'm saying when she's that, private school, you stay there, you board there. So
Yeah.
she's saying she had the cocoa butter and the hair products, and they're like, oh, that smells. But when that brand
Yeah.
don't even cream. So.
And they used to try because obviously they wash their head every single
Yeah,
day.
every day, yeah.
Black people don't do that.
No,
So
we
be
know
like,
we need to be dirty a little bit for it to grow and get a little bit healthier.
yeah, literally. If you wash
Well, I
your
try
hair,
not
it's
to
a
wash my hair.
myth.
For 2
It's
years.
true, and then
That's-
this guy's an
This
idiot.
guy's-
What did you say?
It's true though, man.
And I
because
didn't wash my hair for
the
2
ones that
years,
was
but that never
the
helped
one
me.
that was the ones that was washing their hair all the time. They was the one that was getting lice.
Yeah, because Nick's going clean hair.
I never had lice once.
You
All
get me?
these.
My thing.
If
You
it's
get
a
me?
dirty-
I think when that was
Molly.
going out, my mum made sure my hair was dirty.
Yeah,
For flip's sake.
dusty and not this. Not even fleas
And
on the
a
tea I'm
natty-
in this,
and a
man. They
natty
don't even want to
jet
chill
tea.
with this.
Yo,
Yo, this
it's not an ain't guy in this use, and you know what?
they can't make a home out of this.
I've
They need
never
their home
met
to
a
be
black
clean.
kid that had lice.
Never.
Have you?
Never have I.
Even when it was going around at school,
You don't.
I don't
It's
think
still,
I
My
have.
whole
uh,
school was black anyway, so that
Oh,
went-
was
went
it?
on
So you
school.
guys didn't have lice?
No, I didn't. That
Until
went
they
on-
come to your
that
school.
wasn't a problem.
It was always
Everyone
someone
was
with
coming
lice
too
in my
greasy.
school.
And our hair, it can't live in our hair, so it probably would have came in, come through and said, "Right, what kind of
Yeah,
dance
yeah,
is this?"
It can't jump around.
There's too much pepper green goons in there. There's too much pepper green goons in there. I ain't going in there.
I am so done.
Yeah, fam. And then they go,
That was a refund.
yeah, like running the dance like there's bare pepper green goons. Like, nah,
It's like
forget all of
yardy
that.
dance.
Yeah,
no, lie to me,
yeah,
say
And
yeah,
then they
come
go
tune
into the
the dance,
European
right?
hair now. They go in the European hair now. Hair just
Everything
slick like water slide. fam.
slick, yeah, just they're having fun and
Yeah, just bit weed out there.
jump to
Yeah,
the next strand, yeah, now, yo. They're like Tarzan in there swinging.
No, you
Go
guys
to
are
Wesley said like,
actually
what the
rude.
fuck is this? I can't even get a cover.
Yeah. You can't come to big man.
No cover here that we're gonna get spotted, man. But yeah,
Sunburn and everything.
nah, but that's you know what? That's quite a difficult upbringing though. Like not
It was-
difficult, but obviously going through something like. 'Cause obviously, I've never experienced that. I mean, as I said, I've grown up. Everyone's been black around me, so
Yeah.
for you to have that experience of living and being the only, because I feel it when I go out of London and I'm around, where's my people? I always go to shopping centre to find where's the people at, innit? Or you go to the club and it's one of those ones where even if you see one black person on the street, you're saying, well, go on. Like, you know, like, do you
It's
get what I'm
because they know
saying?
It's
they know
true,
you're
it's true.
struggle, innit?
It's true.
You get that racism too, innit? Yeah.
Do you know what the funniest thing though
Yeah.
about growing up in places like that? So when you go out,
Yeah.
you know, obviously everyone's white. So when I used to walk in with like my friends and things, the DJ would make a point to like switch up the playlist
No
and
way.
start playing Neo and shit like that, and kind of like look at you like, are you feeling this?
Yeah, like, I
I know black music.
Yeah,
I got you there.
And it was
putting
so
on
cringy.
Destiny Child bills.
Putting on Sean
No
Paul
way.
and everything there.
Always,
Getting
they
jiggy
love
with it.
Sean Paul.
Yeah.
This guy's dumb, getting jiggy with it.
They love
It's
Sean
true.
Paul.
Like in the school,
No.
when they didn't know, you get me, they'll try and fling on because Sean Paul in there.
Yeah.
Just
Sean
give me
always the
that. Brother, I
Sean
just
Paul.
want
Big
to
up, give me that.
Just give me a minute, yeah?
Like,
Oh, that's the it's funny.
Beanie Man,
Yeah.
Zimmer.
that's
You know what?
But that's when the disco was up. Like they had a little bit more flavour. You get me? One of them must have been clarting some type of black man around there for you to come with the beanie man.
Nah, they would never play Beanie Man. That's a step too
He said
far.
Beanie Man was too
That was a step
Nah,
too
we
Yeah, you know
got
far.
that in my school.
It was like
But even
Rihanna.
like grime, I don't know. Like man will go up there and I'll hear like let's say Skepta will have a tune,
But look at Remy.
but they will turn the tune, a grime tune, into like a funky
House.
like a house
They
tune.
No,
freaking did that all the
not- that's not
time.
house,
And you just
fam.
hear Skepta on
It
the
is-
beat, like,
It's
That's not
house.
house, that's baseline.
yeah, basically whatever it is, I don't know what it is, fam. But yeah.
But I went
And
to
then-
dance with Remy and them and I was in the corner like, but they were just going mad. What jab like clap me?
Yeah. But, yeah.
Like,
Their version is different. So
Yeah.
what
They
they're
used to
hearing from
ruin
the
all
need
artist-
to be
the
on a different
songs.
drug for them.
Yeah, you need a different
Yeah.
drug for that still. Yeah,
Yeah,
You need to be
definitely.
hella high still. But up there as well, everyone's like, let's say I don't know about Sheffield, but Sheffield might have like only a couple venues where everybody's linking up. I know it was
Sheffield
like that in
does.
Yeovil. In Yeovil, there was 2 clubs.
Which one the spots?
Yeovil.
Oh, no,
Did
there's
you live in
actually only 2
Yeovil?
My brethren used to play football there, so when
Oh,
when
no
we used to
way.
go there for weekenders. But you there with 2 clubs only and 1 police station. I remember, I remember something happened and he's like, yeah, boom, police station was closed, didn't it? Police station was closed at 8 o'clock. I said, so what?
Man said it's Saturday now, I've got
Fam.
things to do. The police station
Police
is
station
closed.
was
But Yeovil's
closed.
small,
There's
innit?
Yeah, it's a small
So
town.
they probably feel like the thing's governed.
No,
like,
it is, but
they're
they're
not
all
supposed to have
united, so
crime.
everybody knows each other. So there's like a one Tesco's or one
Yeah,
Asda,
yeah.
like the family is. You get what
And
I'm
the
saying?
crime might not be that mad though, like.
Yeah, no, it's not that. No, I don't know. But
Until you
some-
lot
They
come
have
down there.
crime.
Until we go.
That's until we go around.
It's not London crime
Yeah, it's
though.
not London crime, but it's funny because the footballers can just go out and everyone's in the same time. They're all in the same thing. They're just there, isn't it? It's not
So
like London. But,
you got to London. You're 22.
Yeah, you hit London
Yeah.
at peak
So
time.
so London's just been, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. It's just been YouTube and Instagram. You've seen London.
No. So I like as much as we grew up there, my parents like made a point of not having us sheltered. So and most of our family friends were in London.
Okay.
So we're always in London for one reason or another. And like I'm really familiar with Nigeria as well. So it's obviously mad there, like mad. We used to spend pretty much every holiday there, like
Okay.
every holiday you can think of. Even some years we'll go like in half terms and stuff. So yeah, so like I feel like I didn't really have a sheltered upbringing. It could have been if my parents didn't make a point of like, you know, and so like by the time I came to London, I already knew how to use the tube. Actually, I lived in London for a little bit as well because I did like an internship here and stuff during uni. But yeah, like London was. I felt like I came home, to be honest. It's like what I remember, like when I was an early teen, just dying to get the heck out of like up there. Yeah.
Is that, you know them films you see? Yeah, when they dream of New York City or London. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna pack my bag, my mum, go!
Yeah, they all got pictures, like they all got pictures and
I ain't
cutouts.
gonna come back to that, make it, like, you know.
Oh, God,
Literally,
no.
that was me. But you know what's funny? I want to leave London now. I'm
I hear
done.
you, though.
I'm done with this place.
Right, well, hold on. That's a whole story you're skipping there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to London.
But you know- but
I'm
you
ready
know-
to bust out now, you know.
But you know what it is? Maybe
I came home, but I'm ready to bust out.
But I get it though, because I feel like you've come. There's the hype of London. There's a hype of London in it.
Yeah,
So I want to
there
know,
is.
when you got here,
Yeah.
like, where did it West London? You just West
No,
London? That's
where
it?
did I live when I moved here? Let me think. I was in, oh shit. Oh, kind of west. I was living in like Kensington Way.
Okay.
And then I moved, so that was like, it was all right, but I just, anyway, I just wanted to move somewhere else. So I moved to South London.
Okay, you wanted to touch
I-
the ghetto. You was like, right, no, hold on. I moved to London to Kensington. Is this a bit too? I need to get to the gritty.
yeah.
I need to be where Mooley's is.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, I lived near.
Shops, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trust
It was
me.
it is needed. It is definitely. I moved to like Balham and then to Tooting, Streatham way.
Okay.
Before I moved to East London.
Come
So
on.
you really...
Yeah, I lived in
circled
East.
round
I did,
London,
yeah, and I lived with like a couple of friends in East London. That was cool, and I moved to West now. I haven't moved north yet. Do you know? I would live north. I would.
Yeah, north is lit.
Yeah, that's me. I guess.
Lit up by gunshots.
Nah, man.
By what gunshots?
Don't scare up them places.
You just told me you're ready to leave London. Don't let them man convince you to come north. You're trying to give it a fourth try.
No, but when I'm thinking north, I'm thinking like somewhere at the end of the Jubilee or line or Piccadilly line.
No, yeah, but even
Like Cockfosters.
Yeah,
even
somewhere
them
like that.
Yeah, even them side got bad mans now.
They've got what? In
They've got bad man.
Cockfosters?
Yeah, you got...
Bad man?
Yeah. You think,
Bad man.
Bad man in
They're
Cockfosters.
taking them, is he from Hackney and Brixton and that? They're like, we can get 500 grand for this yard. Yeah, you don't have to go and live in Enfield.
It's true, actually.
You don't go and live there.
Them out.
Then all of these people that are normal, they're coming out. Bro, what's going on? And there's goons, there's goons about now. So
Is it still cool to be a goon?
I don't know, I'm too old to know.
What's the definition of goon?
Yeah, what's a
What do you
goon?
mean the goon?
Like, isn't that the people that are just on... See, I'm so sheltered. Oh, God. Isn't it the people that are, like, on violence and stuff? Like, gangsters and shit.
I feel goon.
I would say that's what a goon is. That
A goon?
he's about and he's on crowd. Like, what is he then? If you're not upstanding
If you're a
member of
rapper,
society.
you still be on crack.
Oh, you're leaving? Yeah.
See, my problem is when rappers self-snitch.
But then if they don't, then you say they're not real.
But are they self-stitch or they telling their story?
Yeah, telling their story.
I feel like...
The self-snitching is, I done up my man the other day. That's snitching.
All right.
No, but
Some rappers do that. Some rappers do that.
With Nines. So
Might
Nines
well
talks
go
about
into that,
what he talks about.
Nines
And now
fully
he's been
snitched.
caught up in what he talks
fully
But
about.
is he talking
snitched.
about he's doing it now?
What's up? She
Well,
said
clearly
he's
he's doing
I
it
feel
now.
like when I listen to his
Of
music...
course he's talking about what he's doing it now. He's saying, yo, I've got... I make...
His case is still pending. I don't know
I'm
what's
not
going
saying
on.
his case.
I don't know what's going on.
It seems like-
I'm saying from the paper, obviously he's been charged with something. Conspiracy to supply.
Yeah.
Boxes. And then...
But then you rap about it.
I feel like he does this. He goes
that where
about
they
his
getting
day,
their
films his
intelligence
day, looks at it, does a summary and writes the bar down. Like, yeah, I linked man at 9, then I got up in 9. I was there.
But how long he's been rapping? They can't be rapping for so long and then you're now getting the intelligence from man's lyrics. No.
No, they would I feel like obviously they got the intelligence of Nines anyway.
Yeah.
Nines on their radar regardless.
But we're talking about the lyrics though.
I genuinely feel like he's like
But his lyrics-
snitched in his last
Well, they
project.
if you think
He
about it,
definitely
Snitched in his last
snitched.
if he's still
He
in,
did.
if he's still in, if he's still in that life, and then they hear him saying yo boom boom boom, and then he's connected to boom boom boom.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, alright, cool. You know what? Let's go back to his album now.
Wasn't the theme of his last album like he's like still having one foot in, one foot out?
He was talking about being a crab in the bucket.
You're
and trying
actually
to get out
helping
and-
the
yeah.
feds. I swear on God.
But
A lot
if
of
he
these
doesn't
rappers are
do
doing
that,
now.
these youths are going I'm not listening to Nines.
But-
Even these nerdy white youths are never going to live that life. They that's what they want to hear from Nines. That's what they need to believe Nines.
I can't even believe
It's a
Nines did it
shame,
too
to
far
be
from
fair. It's a shame
It's a
because,
problem.
like, there is beauty in talking about your life and what you've been through because it's like you're being authentic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like
If you're
there's
doing
always
it, if you're still doing it, I don't think
yeah.
you should talk on it.
I don't think you should either.
But if they don't, the youths them ain't listening to
Yeah,
them.
this is the music that you want to
Yeah,
vibe
but
to.
then, but what is it?
I believe I'm
what's he
listening to
choosing?
you because that's what I'm doing.
But
Yeah,
what's he
yeah.
choosing though? Is he choosing the life or is he choosing music? Because now obviously he's quitting
But
music. He's
he
saying
was doing that both.
exactly, but then
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. You have to say allegedly.
Man, say alright, cool.
Yeah,
Allegedly
yeah,
doing
things
that both,
don't
yeah. So if you're allegedly doing both, you have to pick one, fam, because you can't be a
I
famous
agree.
rapper.
Like-
No, once
you've
got
got a number one album, bro.
Yeah,
Just
once
last
you-
year, you know, you hit top of the
once
charts.
you
You know?
should, yeah.
You can't be on the road thing no more, fam.
But you
you're
know what
too
it is?
big.
I don't
But you know what
think
it
so.
is? I think, yeah.
The money's not enough. That's in the music.
The shows, innit? That's where the money comes from, bro.
Or
And it's been COVID. And it's
yeah,
been
because
COVID.
of COVID, and maybe there's no
Oh,
shows.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
might have just had to say, you know what? I need a quick 100 bags here.
Yeah, shows ain't running, but we still
Something's
burning.
running. Yeah, we
Yeah.
burning.
Yeah,
So
we still burning. So
that's why he's probably good. He probably sat there like, alright, COVID, you lot are worried about COVID. I'm still making my bread.
But I think the
And got caught up.
I think the class A thing is the thing that they're more. Do you get what I'm saying? which I kind of get. If it was just weed and...
Well, my man was talking about investing in crypto and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
He slapped,
Yeah, but
he
then
slapped
he-
the 10
but-
bags last
yeah,
year
but
in
then
March.
he
fam.
got the man
he would
investing
have
in
a-
crack.
You might have missed it.
He invested...
The street might miss the dip.
He's
might miss
lying
the-
in his
yeah,
bars
exactly.
He
then,
missed the
fam.
dip.
But that's what I'm
He's lying in his
saying.
bars, fam.
Huh?
He's lying in his bars then.
He said, I'm going to invest in.
I don't think he said he's gonna. I feel like he said something about Bitcoin.
He might maybe invested and lost.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. And he
He's
had to- he had to run
independent,
that back.
right?
Is he independent? Ain't he signed by
No,
Jamal
He's
Edwards?
on some... I saw him... No, I saw him doing the signing.
Is he
Jamal-
actually
Jamal
signed?
Edwards is
Don't
managing-
artists get like advances and shit like that?
Yeah,
How long's that advance
But I
gonna
don't think
last,
his advance probably is a re-up.
yeah? You don't got to think about it as well.
Like money, you
You
get
got to
me?
think about it as well. It's very hard for people
Independent.
when this is a steady income. Legal or not, it's a steady, big income. He's probably at the stage now where, allegedly, if this is the case, wouldn't have to be hands-on. That's free money. You're not doing nothing.
Yeah, you
It's
don't have
free
to,
money.
exactly. And let's
No,
say
no,
I
it's
don't,
free
I don't know
money.
how much money you make from that, but let's say he's making,
But it's free money.
let's say he's making 25, 30.
Let's just say he's
50, let's
making-
say 50 bags a month, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Well,
and
let's
then,
say- yeah,
and then they come with a contract of 100 grand or 250 grand contract. And we're like, brother, I can 4 months, 5 months, I've got this.
Yeah.
I don't really need to sign for that much. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Although he still might sign for and take the money.
Yeah, because he might
But
be
it-
like what they would do promotion.
That-
that's
that
what I'm
isn't
saying,
giving him
Signed
that
by
isn't-
like Warner Brothers and XO.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
That's not enough money for him to say, yo, this is taking me out of this game. Because
But
this
do you-
game's still paying me a certain amount. You get what I'm saying?
But don't you think maybe that, and it's difficult because like I think when you're used to a certain lifestyle,
Yeah.
it's hard to like go back.
Yeah.
But don't you think sometimes people continue with this because they wanna? It's almost like embarrassing for them to have to make cuts in life and
Yeah.
not appear like the big dog
Yeah.
and stuff. And
a
then
man's
you
ego, yeah, you're very
His
correct.
ego, yeah.
You're
And
very
that's
correct.
when they
does-
start getting
but
nicked.
it doesn't make sense because if we're looking on the outside, yeah, he's not cutting back on his lifestyle. If he gets into the music, now we still know you got
No,
money.
but
we still know you
No,
got
no,
money.
but-
You just said from the outside. So what they put up and they post.
Yeah.
You're right. From the outside, it
but-
doesn't look like
Every minute you see man in jewels,
Yeah,
every
Yeah,
minute
but I'm
you
saying
see
if
big
he's
car.
doing,
Even my videos on there take a
if
decrease.
he's doing music and he's still getting money from music, though, I'm saying because Nines ain't a little man in the music game.
Yeah, but what
He's not
money
one
is
of
he really
these.
making, fam?
Huh?
What money is he
But
really
it's-
making?
when his tunes come out, his tunes do bang. Majority of his
Yeah,
tunes
but
do
I
don't
well.
feel
They
like
get
they're
played
just-
on radio.
he
Yeah, but
did
I-
really well.
he
His
does-
last,
he does
his last
well.
one was
Like,
like
he's
top
Yeah, but we
3.
can't. Yeah, but it does well, but we can't say what money he made from that. We don't know.
You don't know what-
But I do know if he was doing shows, you could be charging. Yo, I want 100
No,
bag
I'm
a show.
saying-
because
no,
I
I'm
am
saying-
me
no, but
and
I'm
I do
saying-
bring this crowd.
All right, cool. But I'm saying, that comes with it as well, though. I'm talking about the music game completely. Everything, merch, shows, whatever. He had shows lined up at the end of this year, fam. He had a tour, like whatever he was about
And
to
he
go.
didn't do it.
No,
He can't
it
do-
moved.
probably can't
He had
do
it
it.
in
Because of
when it was
COVID.
went in COVID, and then
Yeah.
obviously everything got cancelled.
probably can't
and
do
he
it.
moved
Yeah,
it to thing. So he was going to get show money.
But he-
Regardless of what, he's getting show money,
Yeah,
he's
but
getting
yeah, he
radio money,
was,
he's getting
but I
album
need
money.
it now, though.
Yeah, and the life is no.
Yeah,
you
I hear that.
And you need it now.
I need
And
it
then-
now, bro.
Listen,
Well,
I need to
man,
post
fam.
my next thing.
fam.
I need to do my next video.
Well,
Remember?
brother, savings then, bro. What, man are not saving money from their last P's, fam?
That's what I want to say. I feel
Stop buying
like
turkeys, man.
a lot of the problem is, and this is not even
No,
just
the
about
people
people
need the
doing road. In our community, it's like historically we're not as advanced. We're slightly behind when it comes to taking your money and making it grow.
Yeah.
And so I think like this historically as it comes in, it goes because the stereotype. I'm speaking very, very, very broadly, but the stereotype of you get some money in hand, you start like buying the designer goods, like you buy a whip and all that stuff. So I feel like a lot of obviously I'm not going to condone road activities, but I also understand that people have to like eat, right?
Yeah, of course.
But I think people get so stuck in a cycle, and they're not financially literate to be able to divest the money that they're making. So you get stuck in like this cycle of always having to trap or always having to do whatever, where you could have left a long time ago if you just knew how to make your money grow.
Right, on that, from when I was young, I used to have older brethren that used to, from Hardfood, they used to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I used to see this. Friday, they'd be like, well, I need to get on, I had to go out and make some money. By midnight, 1, they come into the rave, pockets bulging. They leave the club, their pockets are empty. Saturday, yeah, I gotta get on it again. I'm
No,
not.
but this
That's
is the reason
mad.
why they
But you had that for
because it's the money.
But
The
they got to
money's
the-
too fast,
the
bro.
money-
But
too
wrong,
fast
they
and
get
they
there,
spend
they
it
get to the club. Where's his hair? Yeah, I'm like, come on, bottles there. It's nothing. Let me get 2 bottles and pour them on the floor.
That's insanity, man.
But
Give me
but
the
that-
money.
But that ego boost is mad for
So
them.
what- okay.
That's better than any drug that feeding on that cloud now.
But regardless, if they get that money, yeah, regardless of how they get the money, cool, they could get the money. Somehow, someone should just teach the 10% rule. There has to be a 10%. If you make a bag today,
But
and you
where-
put away
where-
100
who's
pounds,
gonna teach that?
Put away
The
£100.
rule
Then
is
spend-
don't
then
spend
splash-
up your re-up. Make sure you got that re-up there.
Okay, so don't spend the re-up. So the re-up is 500, then you put the 500 away.
Yeah.
for
What's
your re-up,
that? Is that
and
the
then-
money you have to put aside to buy more
buy
to
back the- yeah.
restock?
But
Yeah,
apparently,
restock.
apparently.
Allegedly.
We're speaking in my.
I've learned. Anytime you go on the
What I've
internet, on the
I
internet,
know she was
you have
looking
to
at it a
get
little bit
this.
still, like. So
I'll
yeah.
get into it, you know.
So yeah, the re-up money. So then, okay, you covered. You got as long as I've got this, man can splash the rest because this is gonna bring
can.
back this.
Yeah.
That's how they're thinking.
But you don't have to splash it. You
No, but
just
you have
spend
to-
on what you need,
Yeah,
innit?
but you have to remember there's an image. So I can't be here, being on the roads, doing whatever, and then I come and I've just got my little TK Maxx tracksuit on. People.
Why do man keep dissing TK Maxx? Well, TK Maxx is lit, you know.
All right, cool. Sometimes.
Sometimes it's a search. It's a dig.
But
It's
it's
a
even
dig.
it from the system. Who wears it, man?
Who wears what?
Whoever wears it, like if
Okay,
it's
yeah.
media on you, don't say because TK Maxx is media because it's media on you.
Yeah.
All right.
I might drop it and look mad.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say
Man, I
Primark.
always want
because
this
I
outside
didn't
when
want to
there's
get this
media
in
on
the
them,
comments.
you know.
I didn't want to get in the comments. I didn't want to say Primark because certain guys might be like, "What's wrong with Primark?" It's just an example. Why you not
Primark.
getting so emotional?
Primark.
I get
This
it.
is like cool.
I get the
Lovely
material
Primark.
in a couple washes
No,
and
but
it
what
might,
I'm saying, yeah, but then you can't be the top brother and you're looking bummy.
You know what I just learned the other
Who
day as
cares
well?
though?
The
Like,
people
who actually
care.
cares?
Yeah, you.
Do you know what?
You. Sorry, you.
Me?
Yeah, don't go away
no,
from me, you.
right. No, because I feel like some people look ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know right? Certain people just need to relax and chill when it
Speak up.
comes to
Speak up, you.
like drip. Have some sense. How can you wear everything expensive that you own at once? Like it just looks ridiculous.
But they're trying to. That's the whole image. Yeah, this is what I do on a normal
No,
day.
people need to learn to. Okay. You can wear the labels and stuff, but I feel like some people it just doesn't suit them.
They might as well
Designer
with the price
doesn't.
tag,
It
like.
doesn't.
No, but some people- I
right?
feel like
It
might
just
as well be a
doesn't
walking
suit
price
certain
tag.
You might as well just have
people.
the price, don't even rip off
But
the
well,
price,
some
yeah.
people I see wearing some drip, I'm like, the drip is dead. But I
It's a
understand why
drown.
you have to wear it. It drowns it, but I get why you have to wear it.
But why?
That way.
They're literally drowning and seeking help. Like someone needs to send for
Because some of them-
But can
a
I say-
lifeguard.
Nike jeans
Can I
with
say
some
something?
big,
A
like-
guy with no game, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe all he done was a nerd and clocked how to master this internet world or whatever. He's making his money.
Yeah.
Right, he's like, I want girls. Okay, I'll buy a Rollie. I start Rollie. I'll get a Ferrari. I'll put these clothes on, yeah, because I know now if I'm driving this slowly, girls are gonna be on me. They don't care that I'm an idiot,
Yeah.
but this is gonna get me, and that's why they do it.
Yeah. I know why they do it because like it's a whole peacocking
Some
thing.
people, some people like fashion. Some people are into looking good. They appreciate it. But other people just, what's in fashion now? All right, let me go to shop here. Let me get 2 of those. They don't
Yeah,
even like the
you
crap,
can
man.
tell.
They don't even like the crap.
Remember when I got into the mandem about the Balenciagas? And everyone tried
Which
to go to
ones?
me.
The big ass ones.
Yeah.
The,
The ones
that look like,
S triple S.
you know,
Astronaut boots.
Yeah, the astronaut. them
No
ones.
Powerpuff girls.
Yes, I
Powerpuff
do.
girl crap. That's what it
And
is.
there's some Gucci ones as well
Yeah.
that look like that.
And
as
man were
well.
all onto me, but
I
I'm
never
like,
understood that.
I like the triple S, whatever they're called.
yeah, for you.
Because when I remember them
Black
size there, it was like high tech, fam.
Yeah. Or they were
That was
market
cool.
crap.
Huh?
They were market crap.
Nah,
Yeah.
Or they were the space boots.
Yeah, Space Jam, yeah.
Now it's
They're for the Camden Town freaks.
yeah.
No, that's the
I'm
man
so-
them.
Wait,
The man
Wait,
them were
which
sitting there and the
one's
feet
that?
are up here. With the platform clip.
Bro, the feet are up here, bro.
I can't cry.
Brother, high off the ground, you know.
Man put his leg up like that, kicked over bare drinks.
That's a kicked over
Yeah.
bare drinks, you know.
But then what happens is the girl walk past, oh, they're £900. Yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I got 3 pairs.
Yeah.
9 bills, yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
But it's You lot's fault.
Are you not pressuring the man them like that, man?
Yeah, you put man them under pressure.
No,
you
you
know?
guys
The
did
man
it to
that would-
yourselves. Listen, if you guys just said, nah, we're going to dress like this, women will have to adjust.
No, we know.
Women
I
will
mean,
have to.
No. I'm going to disagree with all of you. I disagree with all
Why?
of you. Because you see men, yeah, even down to music.
Do you need drip to get... Obviously, you are married right
Yeah,
now.
no, no, I don't.
Did you need drip to get girls?
No, but I'm telling you, I'm making sure I don't know, see? It's
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
No,
You're
it's
a
different.
crep, man. You needed the latest crep.
Oh, no,
okay.
yeah, come on.
Okay, so you needed to keep
Come on,
on drip.
if I, you know me.
Yeah.
But
It's
were you dripped up from your like neck to your ankles though?
When I was young, yeah, if you so when I was young, there was a shop, Quicker, shout out Andy and them, man.
Yeah,
I know about that. Come
Right.
on.
So back in the day, you see on designers, you used to have white tag hanging off it.
Yeah.
That meant it was real. I went out my house once with 5 white tags hanging off me, and I felt like a million. I felt like I was the greatest thing on God. I must have like a chief.
Man was walking around looking like a mannequin.
There was a
you
tag
know,
on-
just-
and the thing, the white tag was inside, but I threw it out.
Yeah, you have to
can
throw it
see
out, yeah.
There was one on my shirt, one on my tie.
But
Well, the
why
price-
did
the
you
price
think
tag.
you had to do
Walking
that?
out with
What was that
tags,
for
yeah,
though?
Because
Was it to let man know that you got P, or was it to let girls know?
no,
You
because girls
Or just to take everything back the next
Yeah,
day.
it always leads back to the
No, you
woman.
can't take that back. Yeah,
Well,
them
but-
days I didn't have the I didn't have the talk
Yeah, but
to
keep it.
But what I'm saying is, I felt like I could draw any woman, any girl
With tags on.
with my
But
15-year-old self.
imagine going up to big women with tags just hanging all off you.
That's ridiculous.
That's childish.
That's childish,
That's childish.
you know.
But the
And then they
older-
put it
but
back
old-
in.
but- no,
And then they put it back in for you.
No,
Now your tag's
no,
hanging out.
bro,
I
that's
would
the
do
point.
that.
If it was
Exactly.
That's what I would
Can I-
do.
No, but
if they were
I'm
big
like,
women,
babes,
if they were
give
big
me the
women,
tag.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take it
I
off.
still got a tag
you're
hanging.
fighting. If someone done that, you're
Yeah, I
fighting.
know. Man's
Pop my
fuming,
tag,
what?
I'll kill you.
Oh, let me take that
But
off
I
for
remember
you.
that.
No,
I remember that the period started with the hats though. It was the new era hats that started that, innit? When man
With
started
the
having the
sticker.
tags with the
Yeah,
hats.
yeah, yeah.
Not
Yeah,
even
the sticker was
the
the
sticker
first.
Yeah, the
annoys
sticker,
me.
yeah.
Then
I
then
remember
man
one
started
time.
using the tag thing on the hats, fam.
I
Man,
took
I'm peeling off because the sticker's been on there so long. It's got a big circle.
Before
Try
man
and mug
leaving the
off
house,
man's
before man leaving the house, he's getting the dictionary, trying to flatten it out again.
Brother.
Where's
Now,
the
do
super
one
glue?
thing.
Let me put some.
Yeah.
I took the sticker off my ex-boyfriend, one of my ex-boyfriend's New Era caps, and he didn't talk to me for like...
he was your
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend.
He was
straight away.
fuming.
Yeah, because you've left a
no.
bad
What,
hole.
you bought it and then ripped off
No,
against
it
him?
was a new one, and I was like, oh, your sticker's
sticker's
still...
No.
I need that. I need that.
Fam, man went out, he came in, he saw that and goes, oh, so you want to break up with me? If he said to her, clearly you want to break up
Because you know you can't put that sticker right in back.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't put it back in the same
You
place.
can never go
And
back.
it's got that idiot circle.
And then
It's
it's
got
like
an
it's just
extra
the
circle.
little edges are
Yeah,
flipping
it's all
up.
flipping
down,
up. Yeah, it's means it's not the same no
They're
more.
gonna dash the hat in, man.
The whole
But
hat.
That's on, but yeah, my point was women, like music, so everyone was into jungle. Everyone's into jungle.
jungle.
I remember
I was
those
about
days.
13, 14, and I heard garage. I was like, this is some fruity thing. You're like, idiots. But you know what happened? All the girls went to garage.
Yeah.
See the man
You
them?
have to go.
I listen to this again, it's hard. I'm like, it's hard. But I used to look up to you, bro. Listen, trust me. You know how much I love garage now.
Yeah.
But it's
Man,
because
love
Jello
that.
on it. Because what's man going to do?
It's because of
What?
Craig
Wait,
David.
No.
David.
Oh, okay, you're young still. No.
No, but...
I'm talking about real garage.
We're talking
Everyone-
about
everyone-
Beethoven, jungle.
What,
days going on to
girls
garage.
moved
Yeah, you know
in the
that?
early stages?
So I'm talking about 96, 97.
Oh, I was 96. Oh, I was a baby.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm a
Uncle
baby,
Wes.
man.
That's what I'm telling you. It's
Big
Uncle
man,
Wes,
I'm
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But what all the man them gonna do? I'm gonna listen to Garage. What? All man them in the club. There's no gal. What kind of weirdo thing is this?
Yeah, you have to listen to what
Man
the
them
girls
went from
like.
wearing trainers and that to wearing suit trousers and suits because that's how you get to garage race.
Yeah.
But everyone conformed because that's where the gal were.
Because that's where the girls are. When you see the girls, you're gonna have to.
Wherever the girls go, the man will follow. So if girls turn around, you see when guys think they're superheroes and they've got the Gucci belt and they're like, let me tuck my trousers in so you can see my belt. I don't really think that was weird. Like they have to display it.
Yeah.
If girls said that looks stupid, we're not chatting to no man that does that.
Yeah,
Man
they
will
are-
stop
they-
doing
We've
it.
been saying that though.
Yeah, but there's bare girls that been like, oh, your Gucci
Yeah, they
belt.
like that. Yeah.
So they carry on doing it. It's you that hold the key, I'm telling you.
No, I
You
just
don't
think
want the
it's
words.
men that have no personality.
I think that
No
as well.
sauce.
That's what they're hiding.
No,
Yeah.
no, nothing.
All that's hiding it, innit?
Hiding.
If you just,
I
if
didn't
some
get
of you guys actually just worked on your personality, got like a little bit of banter, do you know, like a bit of charisma, You won't have to spend thousands and thousands on like that's bondage, really and truly.
No,
I feel like you don't. I know men, like one of my friends, he like shops in Zara. He might stick on shops in Zara and all these things like. Yeah, he might have like an expensive pair of trainers on, but he's like got Zara or H&M or something on. He looks sick, and honest, he gets the girls.
Most of the man them don't even realize Zara is the place to go.
Honestly,
if you want to get most of the gallon. Like, and you can style yourself properly in. Like,
man, let's drop your piece. Stop giving away the trade secrets.
But I'm saying Zara.
No, man, you don't have to keep going back to Gucci.
Zara is like
£800 on the same t-shirt.
Like looking expensive, but not expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you got designer on, but you don't have no.
There's
designer.
options, man. Even ASOS, like. Do you know what? If anyone wants any help, with their style, I can, help you guys out. It can be like my charity thing. Yeah. I'm joking. No, but I'll put you guys on.
Have you got connects with them? Yeah.
With them? Who? Zara. No,
but
I just feel like I just wanna help out the man there.
Because you're slyly.
I'm gonna hold you to that still.
I'll help y'all out. Honestly,
I feel like Gallon for really style you, fam.
Yeah, Gallon for style.
I can style you.
Honestly.
Listen.
Yeah, and then they realise, hold on, I started them too much. They messed up a bit.
I think for men, all you guys need when it comes to investment pieces, invest in a good watch, and. I think that's about it, really.
What, so some Salah nigga can set you up and take it? So what, some Salah nigga can
maybe
set you
some
up
nice
to take
shoes, some nice shoes. It doesn't have to be like expensive, like obvious designer trainers or anything like that.
Carry yourself.
Just like, also just walk with your head held high, like have good posture. Just like, I don't know, have presence.
And your aura's just meaty, man. There's no confidence in your thing. But you just got all of this and then, I don't know, man.
It's not needed. Spend your money on your future, like, get some stocks. That $2,000 you're gonna spend on that winter coat, put it into stocks and watch that double over a couple of years. So, or sometimes even in 2 months.
It does get cold down there still.
Yeah.
Just on the art, so we're going on the day, and I said to you, boom. But we're going Nando's though, because. See the way I set up at the moment, I'm throwing all my things into stocks.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Do you know what? I would think that's really attractive. If you're obviously I can. Yeah, whatever.
No, whatever. You're thinking about it more.
You're thinking what Nando's?
No.
I can't give Nando's.
I love a Nando's day.
If a man was giving you Nando's for 6 months straight because he's investing.
6 months straight, that's a bit much.
Step up a little bit.
6 months straight.
But you see, this is what I'm saying, you're confusing
No,
us.
but listen, no, right. If you said that I'm like saving to buy a house or... God, this is reminding me of like Deborah and what's his face, Jamal.
Okay.
Like, if a guy is saying to me, I'm saving because I'm investing or I'm gonna buy a place or I've just started my business, why the heck am I gonna be annoyed because we're going to Nando's? Nando's is nice, like it tastes good, it does the job. Like when you're dating,
Chicken shop.
If you're chicken shop. No, that's disrespectful because why can't we just go to Nando's? Why are we going to chicken? Do you know what? But I've actually been to a chicken shop on a date before, but it's because we've gone like, say we've gone like bowling or something and we're walking to go home and just like, you get some cheeky wings or something.
Maybe because of my age, but I couldn't do it.
So what? Okay,
I've done that before. If he cooked for me.
Yeah.
What about that one?
If he just cooked.
But he's cooking because he don't really...
If he can throw it down, that's okay. But I don't really like doing things at home too much. Men get very comfortable very quick.
What do you mean?
I need to put my hand up again.
You can't... Yes.
I haven't heard you once offer to take him.
No, but take him where?
You know what he's doing?
Now it's all of a sudden it's $1 million question. Now it's where's Wally?
No, don't do me like this. No, don't do me like this, man. Give me a chance. Give me a chance to get there.
Come on, babe.
I love taking men out on dates and doing stuff with men, but only like I feel like I'm still a little bit more traditional. I feel like the man should court. But if I feel like a man is, and if we're both feeding each other's vibe, I have no problem taking him out and doing whatever.
Yeah.
Like, no, but
They should still court you.
But women
I
are
think
always
it
competing
should
with
be
each other though. So
that-
imagine you're at Nando's
that's
for every
girls.
6 months, yeah? And then you're looking at the snap and
Yeah,
this
bring
one's
the
at
shard.
Rooftop Bar and this one's sharded and this one's
They
Hakkasan
should change their
and
pictures
this
in
one...
Nando's, isn't it? Get the little wine glass and make it look. You get me?
Now because a friend will know
Change
and
it.
then there's wine glass. Look at this bitch trying. We don't like it anyway, but we
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it
You get
anyway.
me?
wine in
And then
there,
in the
yeah.
WhatsApp group, oh, he took me to a nice, rare.
No, but the
And then
thing
you get me.
about these restaurants is like, I don't think I actually have ever really enjoyed a date at
Neither have I.
Hakkasan or Nobu or
You
those
know,
places.
yeah, not really.
Apart from when
Man-
I'm in a
man's
relationship with
hungry
someone,
after.
like when I'm in a relationship with someone, like that's normal, that's fine. But when you're starting to date, I find it like, why are we here when we could be doing something else? Like, I actually prefer to go on activities when I'm
I'm
starting
on.
to get to know
If I
someone.
looked at
Cool
you,
and
and I
that.
thought that. If I looked at you, I think, right, we have to go to a nice restaurant. I wouldn't think you're in a bowling.
I always get like, oh, I think men are scared to date me because they think I'm high maintenance.
But that's because of how you carry yourself.
you
It's
hide
not.
it.
That's not a bad thing.
I
Well,
can
she's
see.
supposed to win in
That's what
tracksuit.
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Like
then
maybe
you
I
Say,
should
yeah,
just.
I'm on rock
just like
climbing.
one-
How's she supposed to tell you
Yeah,
she's
but
on
she
rock
can't-
climbing?
she's
She's
with
like,
us,
rock
rock
climbing.
climbing,
Would you suggest that, or
But
do you
she's
feel
just out, but
stupid?
she's out somewhere now, innit?
When you feel stupid suggesting rock climbing.
I would go rock climbing.
No, I'm saying that if he met you like how you are now,
Yeah.
so for a date, yeah, so rock climbing.
But I'm all on
Yeah.
taking people out of their comfortability. fam.
Rose is like, I'll give you a PB session. Personal training session. See what you got?
Take it to hills in Scotland in the street.
I
Run
know.
up this.
You know?
That's so up my street though.
What's that?
Like going to the hills in Scotland. I grew up in the countryside.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's
she's
like.
country,
Yeah.
that's
But that's what I'm saying,
work,
but
you know?
Not me, I'm
Until they
taking.
get to
Yeah,
know
Yeah,
you,
they
no,
wouldn't
no,
assume. I get that.
No,
I get that. I
Not this
can.
week.
I think it's a fair assessment, but I just think that men think too much about it. And also,
But do you
if
want them not
you
to think?
do you not want right, I get it that because you're meant to try and impress in a way,
Yes.
but also men should just stay somewhat true to yourself. Because imagine now you're not into Hakkasan, you're not into Nobu, you're not into that lifestyle. But this is the thing that a lot of men have a problem. I think is that you guys like good things too much. Like you like things too much. Just stay in your lane. People just need to stay in their lanes. If you know you can't sustain a girl that you know is into that life and that's normal,
moving.
just go for
Yeah.
someone
No,
that
no, it's
like,
true. No,
and
that's
then
facts.
and then
I understand.
you're
that. I
bitching
understand
and shit
that.
in the Made You Think comment section.
It's true. It's true. You know that she's on all of this. You're not on it, so why do you?
Why? I don't get it. I'm not gonna go for a guy.
Thank you. I can put my hand down now.
It's because he wants piece of that pie, innit?
Yeah.
I get it. Man should move. Man should stay in
And
my
it's
lane.
like,
But
listen,
that the
and I'm
pie,
telling you,
that-
man, if
I
you-
want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
I want sample.
And if you were
You know what I'm
someone
saying?
always in, if you're always someone in fitness getting always training, trust me, the man's like, boy, I'm a stretch. I'm gonna do some training with her. That's gonna get me closer.
Yeah.
So whatever. Yeah, you don't let any man think whatever you like.
Like
Man's on it
sometimes
'cause
you
he
know
wants
you
you.
shouldn't
No.
be in that lane, but you have to
But
touch that
because
lane.
because you know what, I can though.
Yeah,
I shouldn't be there.
I shouldn't.
Let me swerve. All right. Let me just-
You get me, like the average speed camera. I know I should have switched lane on the
Yeah.
next camera, but you know what? Can't really be bothered right now. I'm just gonna continue to go straight.
Yeah.
So, kind
But
of
then,
that lane.
but
innit?
I think I agree with you. Men mess
Is that
up
the same
with
for
that,
women though?
You don't
That's
help
double standards.
yourselves.
That's double standards though, innit? Because
What
that's
do you
the same for women.
What do you mean?
What?
What's not the same?
I know what you mean, but you land.
Bro,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, because when you listen to like a man like Kevin Samuels, you say women.
I knew he was getting Kevin.
Yeah, you have to go
Oh,
there.
no.
You
You have to go.
Why
King
did you
Kev.
mention
No, no,
Shout out
no,
King
no, no,
Kev.
That's
no.
the up.
No, that's the up.
What?
Shout out King Kev. Shout out King Kev.
He say like a woman at a certain level shouldn't be trying to go above your means, innit? But
But
you're
I
saying
you know
now
what?
men should be allowed. That's what I'm saying. So it's
I
double standards.
actually
And
agree.
if you
I
if you
agree.
Wait,
think, if you think like that,
I agree with that, and I agree with when women, like recently, women have been saying on Clubhouse that men that don't have money shouldn't date. If they're broke men shouldn't date. I agree. I actually agree. You know why? Today I had a bad experience. Everyone's coming on the bus. Bare people coming on the bus talking about I ain't got no money, I ain't got no money, I ain't got no money. And I'm thinking to myself, I had to start asking questions. Why are you at your house? Why are you here if
but
you
might
have
be
no money?
going to work though.
No,
We live in a world that
no one going to work.
functions on
No,
money.
I'm saying that's the only reason why you
Yeah,
should.
no, that's
Okay,
the
yeah, yeah.
only reason why you
To
should
go
be at
earn
your
some
house.
money, yeah,
Man
yeah.
are telling me, yo,
Or you're gonna
they
see
forgot
someone
it at
that's
home,
dying.
or they're saying to me they just come from their friends, or I haven't got.
You need to
So
go
I'm
back.
like, brother, why?
Why are you outside?
I said, you ain't got Oyster? No. You ain't got bank card? No. You ain't got Apple Pay? No. Big man, come on my bus.
Are you one of those bus drivers?
No, I'm not.
No, he
I'm
said
cool,
today.
yeah. Yeah, today was
It
one
was
of them
abundance.
days.
There was
Yeah,
bearing them. There's
there
that
was
older one
loads of
second.
today there was
Am I
way
saying
too much,
yeah.
fam. I'm like,
Way too
how's
much.
everybody broke, fam?
Yeah.
To me, I know the sun's shining, but just
Everyone
thinking,
broke.
you lot should be
Is
no
there a sign
more.
on the side of my bus
should
that
be
says
no
charity?
more than 2 miles radius of your yard, fam.
With no money.
With no money, fam.
And you're not a teenager.
And you shouldn't be at a bus
No,
stop
because you make
either.
them mistakes when you're young.
But I feel like people with no money deserve love too. But just date
No, they
someone
do.
that's got no money as well.
No, listen. no,
Everyone
stay in
should
your
just
house, stay
stay in
you'll
their
find how to get money.
socio-economic group,
Okay.
Go on.
No. Go on.
in their tax bracket and that, you know?
Tax bracket.
Stay
What
comfortable.
about the females? He asked the question.
Yeah, about like women that want to date rich men or what? do
No,
you mean?
women that want Hakkasan but they're not Hakkasan life.
Yeah.
What, the women can't afford the Hakkasan life?
Yeah, like this is not your life. This is not your everyday thing. This is not, you can't manage this.
I'm
You know
in
that
two minds about this.
You know when you go there, you're gonna go home and say, I spent all that money, man. Or
Which one, the guy or the girls are gonna say that?
the guy. And
No, the guy's gonna say that because the girls expect him to be paid for. That's what I'm saying. But why do you why is it that it's okay for the man to go and spend his money and Hakkasan up the place?
But not us.
But you're not Hakkasan eater.
We want to be treated like the badders, and we
Yeah.
pay for you.
No. What I mean is, if you're not ready.
She got you still.
No, but I am a baddest.
That's what I am a baddest.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you're not Hakkasaning on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, why am I expected to take you on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Like,
I
you
get
don't
you.
do this
So,
on a normal.
like,
Yeah.
that's not my lifestyle, but I
you don't
expect
do-
someone
yeah,
else
because
to
you're-
give it
because
to
you're dating
me.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't touch these restaurants in the week or on the weekends like that. You don't do
On a
that.
monthly basis.
It's okay. I don't see a problem with women wanting a man that has means.
Yeah.
But I think women need to become humble as well with it and not be entitled and just because they're female that it's their God-given right for men to like pay for their life or their lifestyle at the very least. So I think there should be a level of humility that women have. Yeah, have your standards, because I think with anything, like, especially the way I think things work in the dynamic of men and women, women aren't necessarily expected to foot the bill when it comes to like, going out or even in a relationship and things like that. I think most people still somewhat adhere to the traditional roles.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's absurd for a woman to want a man that is earning more, because really and truly, like, what women bring, we bring things that are the non-financial stuff to the table.
Some
This
of you
stupid
do,
ass
but,
table that everyone's asking
What's that?
about.
Like what?
The nurturing side.
Some of you do.
Some.
Yeah. The nurturing side. And also we do the cooking,
But that's-
cleaning,
but that's what man
child
want anyway.
Or if
rearing.
you've got a full-time job as well.
And also nowadays, most of us are working, so we can actually help alleviate the financial burden. So we do a lot. So I don't really think it. And also, when women are thinking about, if I am having children and I have to leave work, can my man sustain us? Like, am I safe? Women just want security.
Yeah.
So I think men need to understand that and kind of come off our backs a bit. But like I said, the issue is when there's the entitlement thing. Like, this is my God-given right, especially when you're not working on your like other more feminine skills and things. You can't even like support a man when it comes to like because going out there and being a breadwinner or a high earner or whatever, it takes a lot out of a person. So if you're not at least helping you're not a calming spirit around, you're not a nice person to be around, like, and you expect to have this man who's doing bits and you're bringing stress and strife, and like, I don't know, I just feel like, yeah, certain women just need a reality check. But I think that's just, men are very entitled as well.
Men are chilled.
But do you think women these days, like, the women want to be like housewives and stuff like that?
I think...
Or they reckon they're still in this independent,
Destiny Child
I can
and
do it on
Spice
my
Girls
own,
messed it up for
I don't
girls.
need no one kind of attitude?
I think that it's a bit confused, because women want to be independent and which is great.
They want both.
Women, they want both, but they also want that men that are gonna fly them out and like, throw them some change here and there,
'Cause Instagram
but
says
still
so.
saying I'm independent woman and shit.
It's mad. It's crazy.
You have to
The thing is,
choose.
like, the man them know who they want to give the money to anyway. So women can't make that choice.
But I think it's great that women can actually make a life for themselves and be independent.
Oh
now.
yeah, I
Just in
think that
case
is
they
Like,
ain't single.
I think
Or stay
women
single.
should always be resourceful.
Yeah, they don't have
because
to rely on no man. 'Cause that's the
Literally.
idiot.
That's the worst.
But they
thing
should
to do.
rely on their husband though. They don't need to rely on a man. They need to rely on their husband.
they should, yeah.
Because a proper relationship, you're not trying to really end it, innit? You want to go to the death now. Old and grey, no?
Yeah, you should
Serious
be
and
able
that.
to
Yeah,
rely on a
you should be able
husband.
to
That's what it is.
Partner
People are forgetting.
regardless.
You kind of underestimated the word wife and husband. Like you just look at because it's get thrown around. It's
Kim
beanie now,
Kardashian.
innit?
But I think men
But
should
look at man's
also.
grandparents, like
What do you mean?
they're there, innit? To death.
Oh
do
yeah,
their
yeah,
part,
God.
innit? You get me? That's proper
That's a
things, innit?
dying breed for sure.
Yeah,
Sad.
that breed. I don't feel like that breed
Before the
lasts.
internet.
Yeah.
They
I
don't,
want
they
that.
I don't understand, man. The man's got
don't.
some man.
What you mean? Yeah, got
What
my
you
answer.
mean?
What are you wearing? It's gonna be cold, you know. You might want to put that hoodie on, you. You get me? We're taking the back roads because the high road there was a shooting.
Oh my God.
No, it's wrong. You're wrong.
No,
What do you mean back roads as
Not
well?
me, but
You
I'm
don't
saying.
need. Don't worry about Google Maps. I know this.
Yeah, I know it.
No, but it's true because. But that's what I'm saying, and that's why. Sorry, and I'll keep going back to it. But like things like Instagram, girls with like fake bums and these fake. It's mad because, like, then the guys then want them. Then I want to be seen with her. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's a status
She's
thing.
desirable. It's like a car. Or a exclusive pair of
But
trainers.
but that's one thing.
But I've got them. Look.
One thing I don't
Peacocking,
want though. I
don't
don't
care
want,
about
I don't want to be
personality.
seen with everybody with the thing that everybody's been seen with though.
No.
Like Lori
Some
Harvey,
men
like
do.
Lori Harvey, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Now I
but,
wouldn't.
but
America's
what would you do
different.
with it? But you
Why
wanna
are
be,
you
But you
lying?
want to be. But you want to be seen with the
What?
girl that
Did
everyone.
you just say what you were about to say?
Lori Harvey.
You wouldn't want to be seen with Lori Harvey. Are you crazy? I want to be seen with her.
No.
I don't want
Heck.
to.
Yeah, but you want.
What?
But you want to be seen with the girl that everyone wants, though.
No, I don't want to be
Not
seen
that
with someone that everyone's
everyone's
greased.
Not everyone's been with.
Everyone's beat.
No, but
If
But
everyone
you know
wants
what I'm
that girl
saying?
and nobody's had her, and I get
Yeah,
her,
that's special.
bro, that is special. You know?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You want a girl that everyone's wants.
that once, but no one's
Yeah,
had.
forget the beam. Not talking about beam, but everyone wants.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying.
No, but the Lori
Lori
Harvey thing,
Harvey
everybody's
stays
had.
That's
in
why
you
man, I get
guys.
the attractive
Nah.
girls.
But everybody's had.
Lori Harvey
no, I'm not talking
stays
about that,
rent
I'm talking
free
about
in men's minds. Like,
I don't even know who she
No,
is.
man.
I say rent free and
like you
No,
guys
so
are
the
always
upper-
going
and
And
about
her thing
her.
is getting
Like,
rented
I don't know
out
who she is.
freely,
The upper echelon,
regular.
yeah, the upper echelons of society,
Smokes.
especially black men, yeah, she lives in all their minds.
Yeah.
Oh, she's.
But they don't mind being seen with her.
She's the guy. She's the man them's.
The man them sugar.
The
That's what she
who the
is,
man them are,
basically.
when they're clotting their women, you think you're clotting her.
No, but they
Yeah,
all want to
mine.
go.
oh Christ.
That was kind of that kind
They
of.
all,
type of-
but, that's,
I don't know.
but America's different because I'm like, no, I don't want that. Nah, that's no.
I mean, you see who she is.
Yeah, it's still, you don't.
But
you
America-
don't-
I
they
think
like
you guys
it,
have
they
been
just embrace it.
unreasonable. She hasn't been with that many
How much
guys.
you been with?
It's not that many.
Listen, she's a mass murderer. She's got bodies.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
Is she not a mass murderer? Has she not got bodies?
Nah, you lot are doing too much. Like double homicide.
see them
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you.
Lori
That's what I'm saying to you.
Type in Lori
And she's got
Harvey
famous names as well. She's got bodies.
Yeah,
It's only because you know, like, there's girls that
Exactly.
you've been with that have probably got mad bodies,
Exactly.
and you just don't know.
Yeah, but then
and just
Yeah,
because
but-
But this
she's
is what I'm saying. So I walk in the room with her and then I'm like,
Yeah, like.
do you remember we was doing
Why so?
Celtron on her face?
Why is he L'Oreal Harvey boyfriend list?
I swear
Yeah,
there's
she's got
only like
boyfriend list,
3
come
or
on.
4 that people know.
So Michael B. Jordan's dating it right now.
Dating it.
Obviously.
How can you say
Trey
it?
Songz, Lewis
You
Hamilton.
can't call her it. She's a
Yeah, you
human
big up
No, but
being.
you know what it is? But man are only
Yeah,
finding
but
an
you know
issue
what
with it because the list is in your face. Most guys got lists, bro.
What she was
But this is
Lists like Christmas lists.
All right,
fam.
cool.
Yeah,
so
but
what,
then
they
why
got
do
the
you
pie,
know-
the pie on there as well.
Memphis.
But that's what I'm saying.
Who?
But that's what I'm saying. It's only an issue because you see it.
No, but it's an issue if you know.
Brother, that's like, listen, like obviously girls have bodies. Cool.
Yeah.
It's no issue. But the body can't be, I know my man from down on that road
So
and
she
then
can
that
have
road
10 bodies,
and
but
then
it
that.
has to be 10 bodies you don't know.
Well,
I'm not
why
like
am I gonna know
No,
one
you
of them
guys,
brothers,
why are
fam?
you
But that's
lying,
what I'm saying,
man?
that's the reason- that's
why
what I'm
are
saying.
you lying?
Huh?
No, I'm saying that's the reason why it's an
Lori
issue.
Harvey-
Because
Go on.
This
Someone's
is
lying.
ridiculous.
Go on,
a couple
Lori
of man
Har-
got 2 features, 2
No,
sons
stop,
together.
because you're like that.
Yeah, so they got
Lying.
features, everything, fam.
Smokes, let me tell you
go
something.
on.
You get with Lori Harvey today, your life has changed.
Why?
You be up.
No,
Up.
they don't look like it.
Like-
She drops out
Do you
all of them.
understand
So
how
you're
many
selling
guys?
yourself
Your
for peace.
DMs
You know
alone.
what he said?
Your
She
DMs
drops
would be.
out.
Yeah, well, he said
She
Jordan
drops out all
because
of
she
them.
drops out all of them.
All of
So-
them get
Your
dropped out.
DMs would be mad.
No, but smoke,
You became Bet like every girl will be in your DMs on God.
Okay, so
Sell
you
your
said
soul.
to get other
And-
girls.
Yes, sell yourself.
And you could. Can you rap?
No.
Like Jordan and
Start rapping.
like
You would. You get
I
all
got a little
You get
something
all.
still I can show you.
Yeah. You two
I
do
got
a little something
No,
together.
I'm alright still. Writing's married to get me. Good.
Like,
No, I mean like music. Because you're the musician guy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So help your friend, give him some tracks.
I
like,
can ghostwrite. Yeah, I got.
coach him on
I
his
ghostwrite
flow.
from some.
Yeah, exactly. You.
Me and him contracts already.
Yeah, I
he
got
never
some-
goes
If you
right.
were dating Larry Harvey,
Not one bar.
even in
Allow
fact,
it, bro.
can you act?
Huh?
Can you act? Do it.
He
I
can
don't
act
care.
still. He's been in jungle.
This guy's stupid,
You're so-
bro. This
I'm
guy-
going home. And that was the first podcast I ever done, and I almost didn't ever do a podcast because I was so
He's got
wild.
tracks. He's acted in big Disney.
I just want to make this clear. Nobody has goals
So
written
do
for
you know
me.
about the Peter Andre?
Why you hanging on to
Hey,
that?
Drake,
Yeah.
if you're listening, brother, you get me.
He wants to get a feature on Drake.
Get-
No,
get-
but Drake
get a
probably do.
feature.
You're English,
I
alright?
like.
Nah, if you start dating Larry Harvey,
Hey,
your life
listen,
will
Mina's
be.
got a track. I swear to God, if we drop the track right now, it'll blow up on the radio.
Yeah, but you need to date Lloyd Harvey.
I'm gonna come out and do a story on you and say I'm your ex-girlfriend.
Huh?
I'm getting the count
and
off
I'll
the
back you,
back.
as long as
You
you
want to
Jake.
get the count off the back, you
I'm
know?
getting the-
Oh,
We're gonna change
We're
that.
getting out this bando.
Yeah.
Hey, would you ever go on Love Island?
Yeah, I would actually.
Swear down, that's lit.
Yeah, I
can't
actually
wait
would
for it
go
to
on
come.
Love Island.
You would go on Love
100%.
Island.
Huh?
I would go.
You could
If
go
I had
on
the
Love
body, I
Island.
would go.
I couldn't.
Have you seen the dead things on Love Island?
Do you know what? I actually I went for an audition.
Did it?
Yeah,
I
like
told you,
for the.
No, because you can't be food and go on Love Island. You gotta
Why?
be this dead. You
What?
gotta be a dead.
So she can't. She has to be. You have to be food to go on there. You can't-
No,
Everyone's
if you're
pretty.
food-
Are
So
you
all the
If you're
food
nice,
serious?
if you're proper nice, you won't
No.
get on there.
What like you
What
one
you
day? She's beautiful.
Yeah, the one day was beautiful.
Yeah, and is
And
it
the other
Priscilla?
one- No, what's the other gal name?
And-
as well?
Which other
But
one?
she don't like. But she don't like black.
Where's this dumb?
She's like black man.
Samira. Samira was
Oh
Asian.
yeah, all like I
not
swear,
like
even
that,
all the girls like white,
Margaret.
Asian, black, all of them.
Margaret.
They're all.
What? Well, they weren't all nice. Some of them were.
Oh, Margaret, though, innit?
Who?
girls
No,
on
you
there.
know who was ticked though? That Sean, whatever.
Oh,
She never won.
Shauna.
Yeah,
never
she
won.
was. ticked
Shauna,
for a
and
while.
also
She never won.
what's the one with like
And
Amber,
Amber.
and Amber's friend, the Persian girl
Skinny thing.
with the that had the BBL.
The BB, the surgery.
Yeah, well, I think she has surgery. I feel like I'm maybe a little bit too thick for that show.
No, you're too
No,
womanly.
no,
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 I-
they want the
we need
skinny,
thickness on there.
fake
We do.
lips, dead, and they want that. Oh,
I
No,
was
we
so
need thickness,
surprised
we
when
need
I got like when the producers messaged me saying like come for an audition. I was like, have you guys seen me? Like I don't really fit in that whatever. So I thought maybe they're trying to do something different. Yeah, they just ended up getting really skinny girls. It was for the
That's
winter
what I'm saying
one.
to
It
you,
was for
it's
the
dead.
winter one.
Hey,
It's
Love
a
Island, we need
look.
to change
It's a-
that. We need the-
no,
we
but it's
need
a
12
look.
plus.
It's that dead look. It's
It's not dead though,
Yeah, we
because
need 12 plus, man.
I
We need
feel
12,
like
14,
okay. I
16,
want to say
18.
something. I
And
feel
22.
like
Say it.
we need to stop
Talk
body
that thing.
shaming slim girls.
We need to stop.
We need to stop.
No, no one's
Like
body
black
shaming.
people need to stop.
No. I agree with that. Man are doing a lot still.
Of what? Say it.
They're doing
Them
too
girls are
much.
too mager and all them things.
Like, come on,
Man are
that's,
saying that.
Random get that too. So what's the problem?
I think
No,
women
this-
is worse.
Yes.
It's
Why?
worse for women.
Man get it as
Because
well.
can you imagine now? I've
I'm a
been in
Margaret
so
man, I
many
get it.
situations where like men are going on about like bum waist this, and I'm around like my slimmer friends,
Friends, yeah.
and I feel and they're gorgeous, right? And I just think to myself like, what the fuck?
But they've got no
Are you
body like
people
a single.
blind? Just and I think as a woman being
Can
in
I
that
say something? I gotta stop
environment,
you right there.
it's.
Girls gas up their friends. It's not a bad thing, but their girls do gas up their friends. You can have an
you
ugly
don't
friend
know
next to you.
about
Oh, she's
me.
lovely.
I can't lie.
Can't lie.
I can't lie. I
Like,
would
you can't
rather
lie.
just be
You know you
like,
got that one that holds the
oh, that
coats.
color looks nice on you. Like
All the
I
way up
would,
here.
I think all women are beautiful.
There you go. You're
No.
Okay,
then
you
I
know
can't.
what?
Then you can't
Okay,
have
so
this
you're all lives
conversation.
matter
You're
people.
part of the
You
problem.
wanna-
Yeah,
all lives matter
No,
people,
listen, there's
innit?
levels
Hey.
to this, there's levels to this,
What's
there's
the-
levels
Right,
to this.
there is levels.
I'm not going
Yeah.
to overhype someone because I feel like maybe they can see in the mirror and they know if I'm doing too
But
much.
maybe they don't know.
That's
Maybe
funny.
your gas is
Yeah,
enough
that-
for them
that-
to
that's funny
their
though.
confidence to say,
You're hoping they'll look
So
at the
what if
mirror
I
and
got
say,
hoping?
yeah.
No, but I do
So what if I will
feel-
get a heart attack soon? Like, you've gassed them up, innit?
I'm not gassing up anybody that's like super obese.
No, but I think they get
just
gassed up
slightly
too much
obese.
now.
There's nothing wrong with being. I mean, I guess it's not good for your heart, but you can still be beautiful and
Yeah, but
overweight.
you know what? I don't think
Nah,
obese problem people don't have a problem though. They're the most confident people I know.
No, but you know what? I think it's gone round the full circle. Like 80s, 90s, that skinny that was in.
Yeah.
Like any girl with any kind of meat on her.
Yeah, all the music video
I've
girls
always
back
loved
in the
the
90s
And now it's
were
gone
slim.
And now look at
Wait.
it. I think now.
Why?
What did he say?
Why? Yeah.
We're having a
He's
serious
finished.
conversation, and what did he say?
He's finished. He's
Such a
finished.
fool,
He's
you
finished.
know?
He's finished. He's finished. Yeah, sorry. Go on.
You just grow up, man.
I can't.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think now it's gone completely the other way, where I see like big
like
girls that you're really like big,
Yeah.
but you're wearing like the maddest tight clothes. It's like, come on.
I
like,
wish I had that kind of confidence,
No,
honestly.
I don't.
What big girls wearing tight clothes?
No, yeah, but it's come on. It's a top that comes on here, but it's sitting here because your gut's here. Your gut. It's not your belly. It's your gut.
Yeah.
And you say I'm a sexy bad. No, I don't.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Why are you
Girl
on the
summer
flyer?
and all them
I don't care if
girl
it's
there.
your birthday. Get off
You
the
need to do a
flyer.
hot girl cardio. That's what I'm saying.
What the? Hot girl cardio.
No, but
Yeah, man. Come on.
No,
Why
but do you know what? Those girls still get guys.
yes, and so
Yeah,
did
yeah.
Hella guys too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hella guys.
But
They
it's
do.
the-
I don't understand it.
But what
Some
man,
that's
like
someone's
Kevin
cup of
Samuel was
tea.
saying is that those
Oh,
get-
fuck that nigga,
No, but I'm
man.
saying them gal,
You put your ass in
them
check,
gal still
you
get the
young
guys.
ladies.
Them gal they still get the guys, yeah, the desperate ones. But them girls want the higher up guys.
Yeah, but can I
when the
say-
higher up guys don't pick them, they start complaining.
Yeah, but can I say something?
But I'm saying the higher up guys might want a girl that's trim or in the
But-
gym or.
Okay,
you know
I
what
have
I'm
to
saying?
say, men that are successful, they tend to go for a certain look, and that look is healthy. Like
Yeah.
a healthy woman. They want, because at the end of the day, like, it's their legacy. You don't want someone that's going to be a liability. She's going to, like, clock out at 40 something because she's got
Same.
coronary heart disease.
Yeah.
That's not.
Right then.
That's not.
all it is, you know.
And yeah, so I think I get it. I think that, yeah.
It's not the look, you know, it's the health. Like, man don't want to be one day you tell man right.
Yeah, but
there's a heart
that's
attack.
because you understand about health. But majority of people it's about the look.
Okay.
Yeah, most people do get healthy because they want to look better.
Yeah, but don't wait till it's too late though.
Yeah, and a lot of people have to, or something has to happen for them for it to kick in for them.
Yeah, it's true.
So you're saying stop body shaming the skinny girls.
I think we need to stop body shaming skinny girls. It's
But
time.
where is this that social media and that? Because I don't really.
Yeah, I think it's the social media.
I think black people, you hear it when you from back in the day. People go
Yeah.
to the granny yard, come and give you some food. Look at you.
Yeah.
But girls, I'm not a girl, so I don't fully understand it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. Why is it like the older parents, the grandparents always was
Feed
trying
you
to
up.
feed you up?
Yeah.
And they didn't want you to be skinny, like.
I think
There's
I don't know
something.
what that is. I think it's just like poverty. Like, I think it
Yeah,
must be
it probably
like a
comes from
poverty
back in
thing.
yeah.
Being
Yeah,
skinny
last
means
meal.
that
You
you're
ain't been fed,
poor.
yeah. That means that you ain't there.
Yeah, and I
That
know
make the
like
people
in
think that we're doing bad. Eat something.
I know in my culture, being fat is a sign of like beauty to some
Yeah,
degree
because
and well.
Sometimes if you was it in Nigeria from?
Yeah.
You go around there, your curvaceous, you're a queen around there, you know.
Literally.
You know they walk and it's
Do you know how like ingrained it is? Like in my specific tribe, so one of the things that we do, or we don't do it anymore, but what they used to do is, say someone's getting married to someone, the bride to be has to go and live with like the groom's family, like the women in the groom's family. They'll almost like not kidnap her, but like keep her as a sort of prisoner, but one that you look after. So they'll pamper her and feed her until she starts to gain weight. And then her family is meant to come and check on her to see has she been fed enough, because it's meant to indicate that when she goes to her husband's home, that he'll be able to look after her. So they come and keep checking on her to see like has she gained. Oh, she's not ready yet. Like, please leave her. And basically, all she has to do is just put her feet up, and get fed. Yeah. And so when she's plumped enough, then it's like, yeah, we can trust you to look after our daughter. She's ready for marriage now.
But their plug might be different to my
Yeah,
plug.
but
though.
I might come in at a size 12, like, yo, my girl look good at size. You put her to a 16 now. Hold on. I don't want her. You not keep her there,
That's not
man.
bad for the woman though. He's saying I go there, I chill, I get pampered, and you feed me.
Yeah, but I'm saying as a
Literally.
man, if I come back and she's too plump, like she can't get out of the chair.
Do you know what the best
Are
bit
You're not a real
is?
man.
Do you know what the best bit
no,
is?
no.
I'm a feeder.
At the end of
I feed them
that,
up.
obviously her clothes don't
Yeah.
fit, so
change up our whole line
the
now.
groom has to bring like suitcases of new clothes.
Right, that's a setup.
Yeah, that's the tradition. That's the
Get you
tradition.
some
I'm
like
gonna buy the
pants.
whole
But
damn
funny
world,
enough-
Like
girl.
for that.
No
Some
one
spandex.
does that anymore. The fattening bit, but they kept the suitcases of new clothes though.
I knew
Okay.
you women
They
would
kept
do
they
that,
kept
though.
The
that
man still
side.
gotta come.
Yeah.
with the
And
whole
you've got to pay
wardrobe.
for the dowry as well. Not
Yeah.
only that, dowry and the suitcases of new clothes.
And now, because of the internet, they want proper clothes.
Yeah.
Like, I'll show you the websites to go to, man.
Boohoo and
Yeah.
ASOS.
Nah, not
Pretty
really.
Little
Nah,
Thing.
boo.
Imagine you're
Pretty
buying
Little Thing.
no, Fashion Nova for your wife. Can you
Yeah, Fashion
imagine?
Nova, yeah, straight. Pretty Little Thing.
Disgusting.
Her
That.
Tatiana fits.
Let me get Kevin Samuels up here. Look at your attitude. Let me
Hey,
get
you know
Kevin
what?
Samuels on the damn phone. You see
I
that attitude?
wish you would.
You know what? Let's get into a dilemma quick, man, before we go. Like we're
Bloody
gonna
other times, bro.
we're gonna do the knife crime thing next week.
But we'll cover that properly still.
I've got a question
Because
to
obviously
ask
I feel like a
you.
little bit hasn't.
You got a question?
I feel like
Or
we
ma-
need
no,
to get
not
certain
necessarily a
guests.
Yeah, a lot of the
question.
information
We get
has come
certain
out, so
certain guests for that one there.
I'm gonna try and pattern that one, but yeah, because a lot of information hasn't come out on the Birmingham and like that. Nah, is I
Yeah.
don't wanna really touch on it until it's.
Sorry,
Because
Faith
man,
had a question.
yeah, but Faith, yeah, ask away.
Obviously, I was in you guys' room, the over 30s.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, this Clubhouse?
Yeah,
On
Clubhouse.
Cl-
okay,
yeah. Are you
You can
on
get on now.
Clubhouse?
You can get on
You're not on
now. You can get on now.
Clubhouse.
You can get on now.
Send the invite right now.
Yeah, send him
Furthermore,
right
like,
now.
come on.
Send it to him
Yeah,
right
act
now,
it up,
bro.
brother.
These man
I
are
don't
doing
turn
a
off my
madness
phone.
on there,
We
so I
do
don't know
it
if
with
you
the
want
laptop.
to...
Get on
Yeah,
there.
tell me.
Well,
What
if
is it?
we're doing the madness, where did he get on there?
Yeah, lie. You think we're bad?
Are you worse than them?
That's why.
To be fair, you don't really
I don't
say
talk-
too much,
Nah, 'cause
so...
I know what's
Rome
going
You
on.
get,
Rome don't
I'm not on it,
you
I'm
get
not on it.
rinsed on Twitter.
I get rinsed
I'm not
on Twitter.
I'm not on it.
They hate
My
me
team's
on
childish, man.
He loves it.
What's your name?
He's
Wait,
Teflon. He's Teflon.
I think you and Musk get the most amount of
Me-
Them man,
me
they
and
get-
draggings.
Sharks
And then
has turned it
Tyrone.
around now because Sharks has pandered to the women.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he's pandered
Leave
to the
Sharks
women.
alone.
He's
Man,
turned
Shout
it
out
around.
to Sharks.
Oh, is that
Trying to
what
be
Smoke
nice,
is saying?
No,
that
Sharks-
man's getting murdered.
Are you serious?
I'm getting the backlash of Sharks.
Honourable
in.
shout out to Sharks.
Big up Sharks. My Jenna, yeah.
But like,
I'll
so
send you
I
an
was
invite.
in your room this week. I don't
Yeah,
think
this
you were
week.
in this discussion.
Oh yeah, I was.
But you probably had spoke about it in the group chat, I'm sure. And I was gobsmacked. Like, I don't know where you guys get this from. So they were saying that when they see the discussion was about do your single friends keep you single, and part of the discussion was saying that when us girls was like date night with the girls, and apparently man them don't like that because it's showing you guys that we don't need you because we have like our girls to go on dates, so it's off-putting. And I'm like, what the fuck?
What the insecure
man.
man?
If I live with man, I want you to go out.
Your
Like,
friends.
where are your friends?
That's your friends.
Get out.
Go back, man. Go back.
I'm
No,
happy.
they were saying
I
that
need you away from me for a little.
I like. Get a
Kind of
breather.
insecure,
Yeah, they don't breathe,
anxiety.
man.
Neck.
Yeah.
My neck. You get me? Man, got noose like.
You get me? I'm feeling like
Lisa,
George
you
Floyd, I can't breathe right here.
Oh.
I'm joking. This guy.
Did you hear him, man? I'm not even repeating what he said.
Cut the track. Cut the track.
Cut the track, you know.
You can't say. Oh my lord.
No, is he mocking us? No. What's wrong with you?
Don't do that. That's dumb. Don't
Smoke.
smokes.
This
Yes.
is why you get drugged,
Me?
man.
This is why you get dragged.
What's wrong with
bro.
your mouth?
I'm
I
not.
like. That's how you get dragged.
Me.
This is how you get dragged.
Wait, I'm glad Wes heard it, It's
Yeah,
not
like-
just me, But yeah, I don't know. Like, I
This
don't
is
know.
why you're a villain on Twitter.
Listen, I'll be honest, man.
You burglar.
Let's be honest. The people on Clubhouse want to be rattled because when we do
He loves it. Look
No,
at
I've got, actually, let me ask you.
He said it with
Say what
chest.
you're saying, but I've got a question to
Let me
ask
say
you
what it
after.
chest, you know.
when we make positive rooms,
Which
They're nowhere to
positive
be-
room?
Exactly.
Oh,
see,
Lord.
they're nowhere to be
See?
seen.
They don't want to
See,
see. They don't even know.
When sharks, when they're
Sharks
G
and
checking
time.
the man them about their youth them.
Yeah.
When
That happened once.
Nah, it's not.
Like
when man are
in
talking
February.
about what was the other one about being more, what was it? Opening up to the man. Remember that group
Yeah,
we had?
opening
Opening
up
up
to the
more
man,
to
the
your
all
friends
man
and
group,
whatnot.
all of
All of
that.
this hard.
I remember
in
that was a great room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of these things
How
that
long
boy,
was
I
that
didn't
for?
see no
Huh?
tweet
But
about that.
exactly, no
I
tweet.
was in it the whole time.
But as soon as we make
Yeah.
a toxic room,
Which is like 95% of the
no,
rooms
not
you
every other
make.
day.
That's a lot.
More time we're
Like,
chilling in a normal room though. Just,
do
you get me?
The question I have is,
Yeah.
do you mean the things that you guys say?
No, of course not. But sometimes it's a joke. Sometimes we actually just come out to rap.
You're basically
little
saying
bit.
Why
Jolie
do you want to rattle black women?
No, not black. No, we
No,
stop.
But you
we
know
stop-
that-
we
No,
stop
but
the black
you know-
women stuff though. Be honest, Faith. We ain't done the black woman thing for time, you know. Don't make me come out on a black woman because sometimes I think
Man said, don't
black
make me
women.
come out.
Hey,
I'm like,
can
no,
I
I
just
can't
sit
even
in the
write black
corner?
women. I
Don't write
I
that.
don't write black women no more. I've learnt my lesson.
Why do you want to
That's a
rattle women?
No,
but
it's
like,
not
let's
that.
be honest.
The
Because
only
you bite
reason
the
why.
bait.
The only reason why man did speak on black women is because that's all man knows about. But that's what I date. Innit?
That's exactly, and that's who you're gonna rattle. I just
Yeah.
feel like I don't get it. Why do you guys do this all the time?
No, it's not always rattling. We've got questions that we want to know, innit?
Yeah.
So when we come out and we want to ask these things, you
Yeah.
always got your backup, and then it's like, okay, now, and then you know when they say you show a weak spot
Yeah.
to somebody, they're gonna. So when you look, the women are showing their weak spot on Twitter, I'm like, okay.
Why are you trying to rattle women though?
Because we
That's
don't-
it's
you know
an
what it is?
weird
understanding.
flex.
No, we're not trying to rattle women.
We're trying to get understanding, but when you're telling stay out of black woman's business, it's
Stay
like,
out.
what are you talking
Yeah,
about? You know what? We're
no,
right
yeah,
here.
now we're gonna
listen.
and then and the worst thing about it, when black women talk on black men, we don't go on Twitter and start dissing them. But as soon as we
Yeah.
say one thing, bare dissing.
To be
you know,
fair,
so-
it's bad on that
It's
side
bad.
too. Some of the shit that I've seen women say
It's terrible.
towards
So that's why we think
men, but I think it's black men because that's typically what black
Yeah.
women date, right?
Yeah.
It's outrageous. Some of these rooms are outrageous.
Outrageous.
But we're talking about you guys.
Yeah.
So like,
We're well
even
behaved.
there was a room you did. I don't know if you were in it when it was like, do men hold other men accountable?
Oh, yeah.
Somehow
Yeah.
it turned to
Yeah, that room went
being in women's
left.
business.
Babe,
Somehow.
let's be honest, yeah. I'm gonna break down the dynamic, and and next time, yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna see this. Just watch the pattern, yeah. First of all, of our conversations, it's mainly men.
Yeah.
Have our conversations. Everything's
Yeah.
beautiful. We're having one combo. Like Rome's will have a word. I will have a word. Wes will have. We all respecting each other's
Then we
space.
start beautifully.
It starts beautifully. Now we let on 2, 3, 4 women. And
It goes
things
from
just
there.
start to go because now, because of what we've said or how we've expressed, all 4 women want to say what they've got to say at the same time.
Yeah.
And then because when they want to say what they want to say, and they're all talking over each other, then they start arguing with each other. Then the fight just becomes between women. And now we're not even in it. More time we're just in the background. I look at them, like the women just
No,
arguing
they're
with each other.
shy.
And I'm like,
Yeah, man says some
women are always the ones that turn the.
And we're just in the WhatsApp group and like, look, they can't even have a
That's
single
lack of
debate. Look.
accountability because you guys you guys usually say something that
Yeah.
is wrong
No,
and
not wrong, triggering.
problematic.
Or wrong in your
Nah,
opinion.
man.
Problematic.
Are you
It's just that
taking-
you lot just have your
you
words that
taking it
trigger you, innit? That's all. And you
Problematic.
probably hear it.
Yeah.
And then think,
Yeah,
what?
but like this is the whole point of having a discourse. Listen to one another. Like it shouldn't have to turn into a back and forth. I think where women get frustrated is when we say, what you said is problematic because of X, Y, Z. You lot are very defensive and you're very wrong and strong
Come on.
sometimes.
Come on.
And so it causes then
I don't think
that
I've been wrong still.
I think I agree that us women probably should leave rooms that are triggering us, right? But I think
they love it.
I
They want to be in the room just listen. They can't. You know,
They
the
can't
air,
help
they're outside
it.
the room and the air's like burning. in
Burning.
there.
Sometimes I'm
They don't wanna
like,
press that- boom.
what is wrong with you? Because obviously I know you guys, and you guys
Yeah,
are
they're cool,
actually. I sometimes think these are the same lovely guys doing up a madness.
Yeah, so you
on
know,
this app. I
so
don't
we're just
get
doing,
it.
we're just doing it to rattle you.
Yeah,
Like, man, don't really
but
care.
it's not even just for you lot. There's maybe a specific lot that we are rattling that are because we got like, let's be honest, Ashley Louise and Oliver Blanco's little troll gal them follow man around.
Trolley trolls.
And they follow man around, innit? They're following us and they're following the clubs. So we see them in the audience and we see them in the crowd and when they're on Twitter, they're talking. So we see the but it's like, alright, cool. So we invite you up. And
Have
then
you
that's when it
noticed
goes
how
left.
because Ollie was not on the app as much, like the other girls are not really doing
they can't,
as
because
much.
The queen bees, like when the queen bee's not there buzzing, the rest of the wasps are like, they don't know where to go.
You have to
There's no honey for
respect
them to find.
Oliver though, what she's done.
I rate Oliver.
You have to,
I
even if
rate
you
her.
don't, even if you don't agree with her
She just
stance.
got a bad mouth, but I rate her.
But she's hilarious though.
She's funny. Hella
She's
funny.
freaking hilarious.
She's hella funny. I'm not gonna lie. But obviously,
Was
everybody's
that your
scared of her.
representative, like, for black women?
She's not my representative. I don't feel like we
No, I'm
have a
just
lot
asking,
in
innit?
in
Because she's
common.
got the most following, innit? You get me? And everyone goes to her room. I don't see no one kind of disagree with
Question,
anything
yeah.
or question what she
Yeah.
says. I'm thinking,
Question
okay,
her source.
you don't all agree. Okay, so she must be
I think the problem is that with Oliver, because of the way she communicates, and people forget she's a comedian and she's a personality.
Well, she's a comedian, yeah?
She's fucking hilarious.
Okay, cool. That is
he
standard.
said actual comedian. He didn't
I
know.
think
Yeah.
she's a comedic.
Ah, it's standard.
She's a
Yeah,
comedic
that's standard. She can do
personality.
whatever she wants to.
No, that's
I-
what
yeah.
people are forgetting.
I thought it was-
She's
yeah,
a
I
comedic
didn't know she was
No, but she never
personality.
rattled us like that.
People are
We're
taking.
banter with us as well, with her.
She does YouTube, and I do
Yeah.
follow her Snapchat.
I don't
She's a
follow her at all. But
funny
I've seen her
character.
YouTube, though.
She's actually-
I've seen
She
her
that's
YouTube.
her
I've
that's
seen
her
her
thing.
YouTube.
That's her thing. Yeah. So she's a personality like anybody else. So people maybe don't know that and think that obviously she's serious in the things she's saying, but the way she communicates is because she's just an entertainer. She's an
Don't you-
entertainer.
don't
So,
you-
but I do see
I get that.
validity in her points sometimes. Though it's just that obviously like certain people can package it in a way where it doesn't come off as being rude.
Yeah,
No, I get that still. I get
I
that.
think it's crazy, but no, I rate her still.
You guys love it.
No, of course
You
we
love
do, but
it,
see,
man.
well, listen, if we was that bad, let's be honest, we wouldn't still be where we are on the app.
I
'Cause
feel
there's bare man
like
that set up the app.
Sharks is holding it down for you guys. Can't
think
lie.
so?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Sharks is holding it down for
That's
you
because
guys.
no, but it's not.
He loves it.
That's because he comes out wanting to do all of the rattling. So, but if I come, you know what it is? They banned me.
Hey, he said
I got banned because
What do you mean banned?
the man them banned me from making rooms, innit? Because you see, my rooms,
Yeah,
my
that's what I'm
rooms
saying.
will rattle up the whole.
Sharks, he's on rattling, but he kind of,
He does it
he does it in a way where like,
like
yeah,
structurally,
it's
like very.
structured to his, just to use the word structured to
Yeah.
his
I thought
work.
you made the turnaround though.
See, my team.
See, if we said smoke make a room about I don't know, black women attitude, he's gonna write, what's these black women attitude? Like his title
my
be mad.
team.
So
Well,
we're
that's
like,
why
nah,
I
you
got
can't
because
do
the last
that.
time when I made the filter room, everyone got upset.
That was not
But-
cool.
No, but it's not. It's
That
not
was
cool,
not
but
cool.
you know how like.
But it started
But
off
you know
good,
what's
though.
you know what's funny? Let me tell you what's funny. Because every conversation that I've been hearing after that, and people always bring up about filter. Filter always gets dashed in there, but because I made a room about filter, and my whole point.
You specified it to black women
Yeah,
when
but-
it's like
yeah,
a
because-
universal thing.
I don't know, but I don't see other women doing it. But my point to black women is, I only. No, but it's true. Like I don't. Like, what black women have to understand is, I don't give a shit about the rest of the races. Like my team's black, and I'm dealing with my people. I don't give a shit about anybody else.
Yeah.
Not in a rude way, but obviously.
Yeah,
Man,
in
love
the
you,
blackest
bro.
way possible.
But boom, you get what I'm saying. So my thing is, it's not about. I don't mind women that use filters. I'm saying if your gram is only filters, we have a problem.
Do you know what? I don't agree with how you guys did that room, but I think there is
Still
a
upset that now.
conversation.
Sorry, I read
There's a
the
conversation
conversation.
to be had
of course there is.
about how prolific the use of filters is. It's like people have severe body dysmorphia today, and even I had to recently be like, why are you using like the filter? You look silly. Sometimes just post your just normal face. I tried to
Yeah.
cut down on the filter use, but sometimes
But you don't use filter like that. I don't see your.
sometimes I do on my
So if you always use filter, to
Yeah.
make your skin light or whatnot on your pictures and that.
smooth.
Huh?
What do you mean lighter?
Smooth, darling.
Like, make
light-
yourself
smooth,
a
darling.
Light-
No, there's
a
no
lighter
lighting.
shade.
No, there's no lighting, darling. Just
A
smooth.
lighter shade.
Smooth. Okay.
Some of the
darling,
filters do that, and I hate that.
Alright, cool. And is it fair for you to question another person's blackness or what they've been through as a dark-skinned woman? And you always use filter, trying to be a lighter shade.
But what do you mean question it?
So, huh?
He's not love the rattles.
What do you mean by question?
No, because
though?
remember that there was a whole saga of colorism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And black girls were getting dashed off the stage, or light-skinned girls
Yeah,
that were
light-skinned
actually
girls
black,
were getting
but
that,
because they're light-skinned, they're getting
They're getting dashed off
See?
stage.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They were getting dashed off and gulad off the stage, but I'm saying, right, but you're out here doing up filter, trying to be as light as these lot, though.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with these filters. And also, it's not. Sometimes women are not doing it intentionally. It's just that these filters are made by Chinese people a lot of the time, like, and they have a huge colorism problem.
Yeah, but you can't then try and say.
Don't use them.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, but then you then can't turn around and say, but you don't know what we've been through. Black women struggle.
No, but it's easy for you guys to say that. But there's no. You guys are speaking from a place of privilege. You're not judged. Men, no. Not because being men is a privileged experience, but in this particular example, women are judged on how we look more so than men. Obviously, you guys have your problem. That's why some of you are in spiritual bondage, dressed up and down in drip that looks shit, because you're trying to pull women. But with us, we're judged on how we look. So there's a lot of pressure to be beautiful and to get men. So I don't judge women for wanting to use filters, and I guess some women overdo it. Now they look like they've manufactured a whole new face for themselves. And
that's not me.
I've seen some mad examples of catfishes.
But that's what I'm saying. You see how you're talking. You see how you're talking about it now. Like that's how the room started off.
Exactly.
And it was going well.
Can I ask you who were you talking about? Who was the person that I won't tell anyone. Who was like the inspiration?
Tell no one on the mic.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Well, you doing it?
Media savvy, fam.
We wasn't talking about anyone.
It
was just an experience of what we saw on the.
To be fair, there is some catfishes, men and women, on Clubhouse. Just saying.
He's on the.
Pick up the male catfishes.
I just didn't like the way our gal were getting dashed off.
I didn't like that.
It was bullying. It looked like bullying, man.
But let's quickly do the dilemma, because
that's like me saying, Wes.
Part 2 of this.
That's like me saying, Wes, you can't be in the room because your shade is. You wouldn't know about.
That was a weird time on Clubhouse.
Me and Smokes, you don't know about the dark skin troubles. Like, get me so leave the room.
I happily will.
But these times you're black though.
Yeah.
So you do know some type of black struggle. Like, you get me?
No, but if you're talking about colorism though, dark skinned women are the ones that suffer it. I don't know how or why certain lighter skin. I'm not saying that it's easy for light-skinned women. We're talking about colorism, and that's a very specific type of struggle. So no one's saying you don't have struggles in life. Just we're talking about one specific one that affects dark-skinned women. Simple. Anyway, go on.
We got you, man. We got you. You're good.
Are you reformed now?
Nah.
You're reformed.
That's what I'm saying. But the way how you're explaining it makes sense.
Listen, this could get so deep. You do know, innit?
Yeah, but my track record, my history, I'm cool with black women. So like, black women can't get on me. But my track
apart from on Twitter.
Yeah, but they can't even get on me. They looked at my track record and they see me, the black. Then they're like, oh, they would have to sit down, innit? They was like, yo, go about your business, man. But no, man.
That was a weird time though. That colorism and race.
I'm so glad we're over that now.
Yeah. Now it's just men versus women again.
Yeah.
But yeah, boom, let's get into the dilemma quickly. Obviously, you know what to do. Send in your dilemmas, dmdlive.co.uk. Boom, bam, done now. But anyway, the subject of this one is my spirit just doesn't take to her. Jesus. So anyway, hello. Hope you guys have had a good week. This has been something that has been playing on my mind for a while now. And at first I took no notice, but the more I'm hearing it, the more it's fucking with my mind. I'm seeing someone I want to take seriously, but it seems every family member I introduce her to doesn't feel that vibe. My mum, uncle, older sister have all said on separate occasions that their spirit doesn't take to her. In brackets, you know how Jamaicans stay already, on bracket. The most annoying is they say it's just something about they just don't like, but cannot be specific with it. She can come across standoffish and doesn't have the most inviting face, but when you get to know her, she's cool. She is someone I feel like I have to babysit when she's around my friends and family because she won't interact with anyone else but me. So I feel like I have to stay by her side, or she will sit on her own. This isn't something I'll be able to live with long term. I need a partner to be a part of my family. Have you guys had issues like this, or know anyone who has? Did things get better over time?
No, I got divorced. Brother,
wow.
Listen, if that's the situation, it's doomed. That's too much hard work. That's way too much. It's too much hard work.
If all the family.
And you gotta come there, and then you're gonna be doing your stink face in the corner. You got a baby, no.
That's the worst.
No, and then if you want a longevity with this person, that means you want them to be part of your family. If you want to be with them long term.
You can never change then.
No, unless she wants to. So it's not.
I have a different, but I want to hear what you guys are saying.
Go on.
No, you go on.
Go on.
That's it.
Ladies first. Or second, since I went.
No, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Go on.
We want to hear what you guys say.
I think she has to get along with my friend. But if your family, especially my mum doesn't take to her, then yeah.
You had the
That's the final judge, isn't it?
that's
If you had the Justin
Yeah.
Bieber song.
There's something, the mum tells you, yo.
Listen,
You
Justin
put up your
Bieber
side.
says, my mama don't like you and she likes everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah? Man, have to listen.
Yeah, you have to listen still.
Yeah?
That's so funny. Not the.
Yeah, but it was real. That was my anthem for a little bit.
Go on.
Drop it out, man.
God.
Go on.
What are you saying?
Go on,
babe?
lad.
Okay, I
Help
just
him out,
feel
help a brother
like just imagine it. Imagine being in her being in her shoes. Some of us have resting bitch face. I have resting bitch face.
Show me.
I don't know.
Yeah, because we ain't seen it the whole
Have
time.
you not?
So, yeah.
Oh, I know I've been told I've got resting bitch face. People always ask me, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm happy. Like, what? But, so maybe she just has one of those faces that looks like that's just stank face all the time.
I'm gonna tell you, that face you're doing is jeopardizing the relationship.
No, but that's
it's
her
offending my
natural
family.
face. But listen, imagine now, you know, so like let's face it, some families are very judgmental, especially when it comes to men. Like the women in the family, there's no one ever going to be good enough for our son or our brother or our cousin and shit like that.
I can understand.
So imagine having a whole family where everyone, and you know, there's herd mentality in families as well. When one person says, "Oh, I don't know about her," now you're going to be looking for everything.
know.
It's like, "Oh my God,
No.
did you see the way that she's wearing her da da da?" Like, and
I get what you're saying on the men's side, because a man walking in, all family members can feel a certain way. Like the women and the men will feel like this brother. You get me? Is he
Yeah,
whatever. But
you're
you
the
see when
outsider.
You're bringing a woman in though.
It's
your
even
mum-
more-
your-
it's even
Your mum
more.
might feel a certain way, but if your uncle and your cousin doesn't feel a vibe, there's a problem. Because the man them should be coming to you as a, yo, right, this one, you got a good one, you know, right, where you get this one from? That should be the, where you get, if you don't hear where you get this one from.
I hear that, but what I would say is like, I don't know how long they've been seeing each other for. Some people are just naturally more socially awkward, and it just gets you just have to get to know them, and then you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this is the same person that I judged. Some people just aren't like people like that. So
But if you're
Well, maybe
family
so-
orientated, how's that going to work?
she could, yeah, but nothing in that said that she wasn't family orientated.
No,
That-
if you're my woman, you got stink face. You're gonna sit in the corner, but I'm with my family. I'm
Maybe
not gonna not be with my family because you're gonna be stink in the corner.
Maybe the family haven't made her feel comfortable. What I would say is, maybe just if you know you like a certain type of personality, one that's like just one of these very open people that just get on with everybody on site, just find a girl like that.
Yeah, that's right. So,
But obviously he likes her for a reason.
Drop her out.
I say
It sounds like
but
I
I
don't
don't
like them
think
girls
there's
that want to be
anything
friends with
wrong
everyone.
with her. There's nothing in that that tells me there's something wrong with her. All I'm getting is she's socially awkward. That's all I'm getting. And in that case, give her a
You know
chance.
what? Yeah, you know what? Sometimes the awkward ones are good though.
Yes,
Just leave them alone.
honestly. Oh God.
no, why? This is why Rose is sitting. This Rose, you're out of grabbing.
So
he always
what?
gets me.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta grab
You
me,
lot
grab
need
that.
to collect your
Grab me,
friends.
fam.
I can't. I tried to go and you know nines crabs in the barrel. I'm there and I'm just getting dragged. And Rose is like, no fam, come on fam, don't yeah.
Alright, what's our final conclusion then?
I
We'll do that.
genuinely feel like
Give
if
her a
they've not
chance.
been dating for too long, just give it a chance. Give her a chance and talk to your family, man. That's your girl. The
Yeah,
fuck?
give her a
But
chance.
you know what, yeah?
But if it continues,
She has to make the effort. Do you remember back in the day, and I'm not saying this for me personally, but you know like in films, it'd be like you want to get in there, be getting good with the dad, like you know what I'm saying? The man will go to the yard, I don't like trains or whatever, but your dad's into trains.
You know what?
Just
Just
sit down.
I think put her on trial for the next part of summer.
Yeah.
The barbecue events and liquor
Yeah,
events
yeah,
that's
yeah,
going on, and
yeah.
if she continues by the end of all, like carnival weekend, but done it after
I'm
that.
dying.
Stick up for your
This guy
girl as
said,
well.
"We
Like,
need to carnival.
Yeah, because carnival is like the last summer weekend.
Carnival.
He's basically saying it, I ain't wasting the whole summer.
that's the deadline.
Yeah, that's the deadline.
Carney. Oh, well,
Because-
I just think like you should stick up for your girl in front of your family as well. Sounds
But
like
if she's
they're
being- she's being
chatting
rude in
crap.
front of the family,
She's
then-
not being rude. She's just quiet and doesn't smile.
So if we're having a listen, there was a Christmas fam, sat by us on the chair. Right. I come and talk to you in the next room quickly. What your face gonna be like? Go and sit in the bedroom or something. Don't come in there souring up. Oh, it's noisy. Go and sit in the room because I ain't going home for that. I got a cab.
Give her a chance, but I couldn't sustain it long
then you can
term.
leave her
I
alone.
think if she's just miserable
And
and
then
that's
imagine the pressure for the man.
what
So
do
he
you
was
mean?
every minute, baby, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, I'm happy. So that's what you would say with your face like that.
I'm
happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Everyone staring at the window. Not even on the phone, just staring at the window.
But yeah, man. Alright. Big up for rolling through this week.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
thank
man.
you for
It's
having
gonna
me.
be
This is
4 hours
fun.
with you,
I'm
man.
telling
It's
you,
gonna
we've got to do a
be
part 2. You have to come back 100%.
I would love
It's
to.
lit Still, I can't lie. But give out your socials, let them know where they can find you. Boom.
You can find me on Faith Fontaine, all one word, on Instagram. I don't really use other platforms really like that. So yeah,
Instagram's a forte.
Instagram. Check our show out, Talk That Talk, on Matrix Media on YouTube.
Come on.
Talk that
Come
talk.
on.
That talk.
Yes.
Yeah,
But hold on, man, them do not forget, yeah, because I'm going to hot her. Make sure you follow her because she's giving out free, was it?
Oh yeah, I want to put
Styling.
you all on
Free
game.
styling for the man.
Freestyling.
And also
Are you gonna
help
be
your
my stylist?
pockets. I would love to be your stylist. Like, I think, yeah, you should, listen, put your peas into stocks and then you can actually be rich rather than looking it.
There you
For
go.
the
You heard
for the
it.
episode. You get me?
Skiddy.
Next week, we'll do bang of the week next week, man. But yeah, boom, bang, bang.
Bruh.
Yeah, bang, man.